and will even include $200 in bonuses absolutely free. Order now and get the complete derm-exclusive system for only $39.95. Call 1-800-632-5603 or go to getderm.com. Order now.
Pay it forward. Shining a spotlight on hardworking people determined to make a difference in our community.
Every penny is really appreciated.
Yeah.
Every cent of it.
If you know someone who gives everything of themselves, we want to give you $300 to give to them. Pay it forward. Brought to you by Essentra Credit Union and WQAD News 8. You're watching WQAD My TV 8-3.
Of WGN Sports.
Chase Field in downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Cubs baseball on WGN Sports. The Cubs and D-backs open up a critical 3-game series. This starts the Cubs' final road trip of the regular season. And welcome inside Chase Field. Roof is going to be closed. It's still pretty hot outside. Jim DeShays and Len Casper with you. We'll talk about both clubs here in this segment. Let's start with the Cubs. They don't have an off day until Thursday. It will be their first off day literally in a month.
Yeah, it's been a long grind, obviously, especially with all the rain we had in Washington, having to sit through those many delays. Some of the travel has been a little bit crazy, but overall the Cubs have performed pretty well during this long stretch, going 16-10. Offensively, they're down to what we're used to seeing from them, a little over 4 runs per game, especially over the last week or so. But remember, they've not had an off day since August 20th.
Yeah, their pitching has been terrific. Arizona going in the opposite direction. They were in first place going into September, but they've had a brutal month, 4-12 since the final day of August.
Yeah, and where the Cubs pitching has been able to cover for their lack of offense, that has not been the case for the Diamondbacks. They've really scuffled across the board, less than 4 runs per game. The starters have not been good. The bullpen has been atrocious with a 7.24 earned run average.
Cubs with a 2.5-game lead in the Central, starting play tonight. And when we return, we'll talk about the starting pitchers next.
On the subject of plumbing, there are small issues and there are big issues. At Crawford Company, we're equipped to handle it all, from leaky pipes and fixtures to drain backups. Crawford delivers award-winning quality, service, and innovation, finding real solutions to your real problems. So for plumbing installations and repairs, count on the professionals from Crawford. Go to crawfordplumbers.com. Crawford Company, plumbing and drain cleaning, heating and air conditioning.
How did Necker's Jewelers earn a spot in the top 1% of independent jewelers nationwide? By providing you with one of the largest collections of diamonds and mountings in the country. With an expert gemologist hand-selecting every diamond, ensuring you get more value for your dollar and a diamond that is just right for you and your budget. By adding sparkle to your big moments for over a century. When you want the right diamond on her left hand, head to Necker's Jewelers, where the Quad Cities gets engaged.
Buy now and save big during our 2018 clearance at Mills Chevrolet. Why pay up to $60,000 for a new 2018 Silverado? Buy one today for as low as $29,988. Why pay up to $40,000 for a new 2018 Equinox? Buy one today for as low as $22,988. And why pay up to $35,000 for a new 2018 Malibu? Buy one today for as low as $19,988. Only at Mills Chevrolet in Davenport.
River Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We're a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
Chicago Cubs baseball is brought to you by Budweiser. Join the team that enjoys responsibly. Budweiser reminds you to drink wiser. Ford, inviting you to visit your local Ford store or buyfordnow.com. Xfinity delivers the fastest internet with the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Call, click, or visit an Xfinity store today. Lexus, experience amazing. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. Choose Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, the card to carry through it all. And by Volkswagen. Visit your local Volkswagen dealer or VWDealer.com for the Volkswagen dealer near you.
Welcome back to Chase Field. We expect a lot of Cub fans throughout this series, and let's dig into the pitching matchup. Kyle Hendricks has been a lot better since the All-Star break, and lately keeping the ball in the ballpark.
Indeed, he has. The Cub starters overall for the last month have been really good. Hendricks has been a big part of that. As you peruse the numbers, last 7 starts, he's 3-2 with a 2.57 earned run average, 5 strikeouts for every walk, and as Len mentioned, keeping the ball in the yard, just 1 home run allowed over those 7 starts.
Left-hander Patrick Corbin, an all-star for the second time in his career, and he's got swing and miss stuff.
He does. He has a power slider down and into the right-handed hitters. He gets a bunch of strikeouts with that. He'll likely finish in the top 5, maybe top 3 in the National League in the Cy Young Award voting. Here in his home ballpark over his last 6 starts, he's got a 1.93 earned run average.
So we've got a great pitching matchup, and this series also features 2 of the best first basemen in the major leagues, Paul Goldschmidt and Anthony Rizzo. Cubs and D-backs coming up next.
We know you. You've had a hectic week at work and now you need a break. Find your sanctuary at Glens Creek Golf Course in the heart of Scott County Park. A little bit of golfing heaven right in your own backyard. Sure, you can pay a little less in the city or pay a lot more at the club. But if you want a challenge in a setting that can soothe your savage beast, you can't find a better golfing value than Glens Creek. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call Glens Creek Golf Course today and relax.
You take pride in your lawn, but there comes a time when your yard will outgrow your mower.
That's the time to turn to a Hustler. Zero-turn mower from Paint Proud Equipment. Heavy duty till depths. Smooth trap tearing. Zero-turn cut quality. We're also a full-service repair shop. Time to get the job done with a Hustler mower. Tools, not toys.
Hustler Mowers, found at Hanks Power and Equipment, Aledo, Illinois.
Today we're here to talk about trucks.
I love trucks.
Well, what truck brand comes from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road?
I think it's the Chevy.
Ford.
It's not Ford.
I think it's Ram.
Not Ram either.
It's Chevy.
Gorgeous.
Now get a total value of $87.50 on this Silverado when you finance with GM Financial. Plus, trade up and get an additional $17.50 cash allowance. Visit your select Chevy dealers today.
Do I win anything?
Chicago Cubs baseball in beautiful high definition is brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity delivers the fastest internet with the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Call, click, or visit an Xfinity store today. Now tonight's Cubs Southwest Airlines starting lineup a little bit short on the bench in this series. No Kyle Schwarber, no Tommy LaStella. They're dealing with back issues. Almora will get the start in the leadoff spot in center. Chris Bryant, excellent numbers in his career in this ballpark. Anthony Rizzo will hit third ahead of Javier Baez and Ben Zobrist, who's going to play right. Wilson Contreras back in the lineup, came off the bench yesterday, and we'll talk about that double a little later. David Bodie at third, hitting seventh. The pitcher Hendricks eighth, and Addison Russell, the shortstop, ninth.
Here are the Diamondbacks defensively, and it's a good group. Left field, you'll find David Peralta, A.J. Pollock, very good in center. Steven Sousa Jr. plays right. Eduardo Escobar is the third baseman. Nick Ahmed, one of the better defensive shortstops in all the land. He's out at short tonight. Daniel Descalso, the veteran, plays right. Paul Goldschmidt is the first baseman. Alex Avila is behind the plate, catching Patrick Corbin, who is due to be a free agent at the end of the year. His timing is outstanding. He's having a monster year. He's going to get paid. He's 11-5, has an ERA of 3.05. as he makes his 31st start. League, that's just .216 against him. He gets a bunch of punch-outs, a bunch of ground balls. That's always a winning formula. He's allowed just 14 home runs all year long. How does he do it? Well, fastball, average velocity at best. He can maybe go a tick or two above average, but typically sits 90-91. But it's all about the swing and miss slider for Corbin. The ability to bury that ball down and in on right-handed hitters is his biggest weapon.
So Almora will start it. And in terms of the slider and the curve, Corbin throws his breaking balls 50% of the time. Among all starters, only Clayton Kershaw throws more breaking balls. So with that as a backdrop, first pitch of the game is a fastball for a strike.
That's his MO. Get ahead, either with a get-over breaking pitch or a good heater, and then start to expand, either backdoor breaker or for the put-away pitch, a lot of times it's that back foot slider to the right-handed hitter.
A 104 degrees outside. Roof closed tonight. It is 80 inside. Swing and a miss. That's the curve. It's 71. Ted Barrett, the crew chief, is behind the plate. Jim Reynolds, Lance Barksdale, and Will Little are on the bases. Season series tied at 2 games apiece. That set was played at Wrigley Field in late July.
Corbin pitched one of those ball games and was very good. How good? 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 run. He struck out 9, didn't walk anybody.
Diamondbacks won the first 2 games of that series. The Cubs were able to win the next 2 as that ball is hit on the ground to the veteran Daniel Descalzo.
See where he ranks among the league leaders. Bunch of strikeouts, good for 3rd. Whip is 4th. 5th in innings, 6th in opponent average. He is 1st, for those of you who are into the advanced analytics, 1st in expected fielding independent pitching.
Chris Bryant takes low and outside on a heater. Single off the bench yesterday.
That xFIP basically says if you strike out a bunch of people, don't walk many, and keep the ball in the ballpark, you're really doing your job, and that's what he's doing. It's defense independent.
The Brewers have an 8-0 lead in the 7th against the Reds. Christian Yelich has hit for another cycle. So that's, what, 2 in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, that makes it a bicycle.
He's the 3rd player to do it twice in one season. And that list includes former Diamondback Aaron Hill. Off the outside corner.
Well, normally you would think a lefty who has reverse splits, and he does in terms of the batting average. Right-handed hitters are hitting only .210 against them, lefties .240. Normally that means real good changeup. That's not the case with Corbin.
And he walks Bryant. So the Cubs have a base runner, and it will bring up Anthony Rizzo.
Corbin has a changeup, rarely uses it.
Anthony Rizzo.
That's only the 8th walk he has issued since the All-Star break. Those splits I was talking about.
Riz was on base 3 times yesterday, but just 3 for his last 29. With the larger sample size, terrific since just before the All-Star break. And his season turned around. his baseball card so consistent from year to year. The OPS for Anthony since 2014, 913, 899, 928, 899. Down a bit this year, but 843. Still well above average. And he drills one into center field for a base hit. Bryant will stop at second base. And you can hear how many Cub fans there are in the ballpark.
Yeah, you never know how many chances you're going to get against a guy like Corbin, so you better seize the opportunity. And the Cubs have a great chance here in the top half of the first. Rock solid single, and now Baez up there with a couple of men on base.
And look at our Lexus Run Predictor, brought to you by your Chicago area and Northwest Indiana Lexus dealer. The league's leading RBI man, Javier Baez, with 103 knocked in.
Right man at the right time. 4 out of 11 with a home run lifetime against Corbin.
And he swings at a pitch in the dirt. Javi did not start yesterday. Did go 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter. So he should be refreshed. Diamondbacks are on the outside looking in after this terrible start to the month of September. And they begin tonight in third place in the West, 4.5 games out. In fourth in the wild card race, 4 games back. And their schedule has been very difficult. They're in a stretch of playing a bunch of first place teams.
Just came out of Houston. They came out of Houston where they dropped 2 out of 3. Set your eyes on the wild card race. Brewers are in comfortable position. Torey Lavella's group, not so much.
Very strong defensive club, but that part of their team has not been very good lately. Their bullpen overall has the second best ERA in the league behind the Cubs. They have not been good. In the dirt.
Yeah, they've been
1 and 2.
And those really late in the season like this, when you're fighting for something and you let leads get away late, very demoralizing in the clubhouse, and that's what the Diamondbacks are trying to fight through right now. Archie Bradley has struggled. Boxberger, it's been real ugly for him.
First inning scoring chance before Kyle Hendricks takes the ball. 1 and 2 on Baez with Zobrist on deck. The kick and the pitch and a ground ball to third. Foul. Foul ball.
Javi must have been convinced that it was foul. He'd never dropped his bat. Corbin went back to that put-away slider, but this one was up a little bit, and Javi was able to get a piece of it. Corbin in the first inning has been outstanding. He's allowed just 3 all year.
And we know Kyle Hendricks has struggled in the first. The Diamondbacks offensively score a lot in the first inning. So we'll see how that plays out. Another 1-2 try. 2 and 2.
He's going to be cautious with that fastball. He kept it down and off the plate. He wants him to chase that slider down and in. That's where ultimately he will go, I would think. And the other thing he doesn't do often, but the elevated fastball up and in. See, so far everything down out of the zone. He's got a little more giddy up tonight. That one at 95. He's been consistently 92, 93.
He does have a changeup. He doesn't throw it very often. These guys, all-star teammates, Corbin and Baez. 3-2, and he got him. And the slider for his first strikeout.
Right fielder, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
It's just so difficult to pick up the spin on that pitch. He throws it really hard. Hides the ball well. You get a late look.
So he'll face Ben Zobrist with 2 outs. By the way, the Christian Yelich note, both his cycles have been against the Reds. The other one was at Cincinnati. So whatever they're doing, they've got to change up their strategy tomorrow night. Down for ball 1. Corbin born in Clay, New York. It's his off-season home now right here in Arizona, in Scottsdale.
That Clay's just outside of Syracuse. His dad is a big Yankee fan. I assume the Yankees would have interest in this talented left-hander in the free agent market.
Two 2-0 on Zobrist. Here's the pitch. It's a strike. Very similar to where the first one was.
That high three-quarter arm slot, driving the ball down around the knees, presents tough angles for the hitter. And then when he comes off that low fastball with the slider breaking down and in, it's reminiscent of, well, you go back to guys like Guidry, Carlton, Randy Johnson. For remembering the big unit in a Diamondback uniform.
Now 3-1. Ben has hit .375 over his last 11 games. Hasn't walked a whole lot here lately, but that is part of his game, and he's got Corbin in a favorable count for Zobrist. The pitch hit right to Descalzo. He'll flip. Wow. Oh, close. Not sure why I didn't throw to it first, but Rizzo almost beat that little toss throw to Ahmed. The Cubs strand a couple. Anthony shaking his hand. Hopefully he's all right. And we will go to the bottom of the first. Cubs nothing. Diamondbacks coming up.
Two American icons are joining forces for a collaboration a century in the making. Budweiser and Jim Beam introduce the Budweiser Reserve Copper Lager, a rich lager aged on Jim Beam bourbon barrel staves with hints of vanilla and caramel rye, followed by a deliciously smooth finish.
A full house is on hand. Bright sunshine. It's warm. Right now, it's a perfect day to play.
Here comes the 3-2. Exactly what you ordered.
It's a high fly ball deep right center field. That ball is off the wall. Cubs are on the board. Drill toward left center. Almora makes a leaping grab.
Deep left center. Game over. Cubs win.
Listen, we've got a serious problem, and everyone's responsible. Careless driving through Illinois work zones is far too dangerous for both travelers and workers. But you can make a difference by simply paying attention. It really is a matter of life or death.
Now the Arizona lineup, a major league leading 46 triples, and this is a very good triples ballpark. Pollock, Escobar, the midseason acquisition from the Twins, and Peralta at the top. Paul Goldschmidt leading the league in OPS despite having a horrific month of May. Descalzo's had his best offensive season. Souza Jr. is in right, batting 6th. Nick Ahmed, Alex Avila, the former Cub, and Patrick Corbin rounded out.
Cubs defensively. KB in left, AA's in center, BZ's in right. Bodie, Russell, Baez, Rizzo third to first. Wilson Contreras behind the plate. Our Blue Cross Blue Shield starting pitcher is Kyle Hendricks. Choose Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, the card to carry through it all. The professor is starting for the 31st time. He's 11-11 with a 3.71 earned run average. That has been trending downward of late.
By downward, you mean better?
Better, yeah. Down as in lower.
One strike. And A.J. Pollock, the free agent to be. Another injury-plagued season. Missed 43 games earlier with a fractured left thumb. 0-2.
Typically he's going to sink the fastball. Changeup is his best weapon. Curveball comes and goes. Some games he'll use it a decent amount. Other games he keeps it in his back pocket.
It's his Cubs high 31st start. And the changeup just missed. Only Zach Greinke has gotten more borderline strike calls this season than Kyle. He's getting more swings and misses here in the second half as well. Got him way out in front of a changeup.
Yeah, a consistent touch with the changeup I think has been the real key, and that's why he's getting much more swing and miss in his starts here in the second half. Strikeout rate up significantly for Kyle. He never cratered, when he's going through a stretch of bad starts. He just kept doing his work, said it'll be there, it'll come, getting close.
Eduardo Escobar, acquired from the Twins on July 27th, the same day Jake Lamb went on the DL with a left shoulder bruise. That looked pretty good. Didn't get it. He's a switch hitter. Career highs in homers and RBIs.
He's done a nice job since putting on the Diamondback uniform. Lately he has struggled, as so many of these hitters have. He's hitting $193 here in September.
Hendricks with a 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss on a change.
A change will bring it to your knees.
On the ground foul past first, where Dave McKay handles their coaching duties, a former Cub coach. Coaches don't get enough credit. They don't really get any sort of formal accolades. In the air, pretty deep left, but Chris Bryant will make the catch. But if there were a Hall of Fame for a coach, Dave McKay would be a really intriguing candidate. He's been doing this for a long time. And most of his career spent on Tony La Russa's staffs.
Nothing else, we should give him a certificate, a plaque of something. Long and meritorious service.
David Peralta.
You know what they do get, though? They get a full share of a World Series share if their team wins it all.
They do.
It's a nice little perk.
Peralta on Sunday in Houston, and the Diamondbacks loss, had 2 hits, including his 28th home run. He leads the National League with a .328 average against right-handers. The dude can hit.
Yeah, he wrote the other day he leads Major League Baseball in hard hit rate or something to that effect. Does that a lot.
Ball hit hard, but it'll be played by Russell. And Hendricks goes 1, 2, 3 in the open.
For decades, America's workforce has served our community. We've preserved our national treasures. We've assured Americans have a safe and healthy retirement. We've kept the promise made to our nation's veterans. We've kept our borders secure. We've cleared our bays and rivers of dangerous chemicals. We've been there for you. Be there for us.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from U.S. Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Bye-bye. It's payback time. Get Unlimited with Payback and get paid back for data you don't use. You can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
Another taste is just a click away. Brewed on Facebook and at brewtv.com.
First, his engine stopped working. Then, so did the mechanic he paid to fix it.
It was just excuse after excuse.
The fate of the garage that got his money, and how 2 other mechanics are trying to get his truck back on the road. Tuesday on News 8 at 5.
Together we can change the news. Find out how at safekids.org.
Hey, this replay is brought to you by IDOT, reminding you safe driving habits really are a matter of life or death. Learn more at lifeordeathillinois.com. This was the last game between these two teams. David Bodie, game-tying home run off Brad Boxberger. Next batter, Anthony Rizzo, game winner. On July 26th, Cubs win 7-6. Boxberger recently taken out of the closer's role.
Yeah, his ERA since that game sitting right at 9. But he's not the only one. A number of their bullpen guys have really struggled.
Wilson Contreras did not start yesterday. Came off the bench and hit a ball he thought was going to leave the yard. It did not. It ended up being a double. He stared at it, kind of admired it, did not hustle out of the box. After the game, his manager publicly very critical. And Wilson met the media and said, yep, I should have run harder, and apologized for it. We move on. Curve strike, and it's 2-2. And it certainly was un-Wilson-like because he plays this game.
He plays hard, but he's got some flair to his game, and that's what that's all about. And it's kind of fun at times, but that was a little excessive, especially given the stakes of what's going on. And I think he does. He plays the game very hard. But there's a little flash to his game. And again, there's a number of guys that do that. It's part of the modern game.
Corbin with a 3-2. Hit hard. Diving stop to Scalzo. What a play. That ball is ticketed for center field. And Scalzo with a diving stop and a good throw.
Yeah, you see where he's positioned. The Diamondbacks actually lead Major League Baseball in runs saved by the shift, and Scalzo well positioned to handle that hot smash off the bat of Contreras.
Here is David Bodie, who hit that big home run. to tie the game in July. And a strike called. David, 9 for his last 78. That is a 115 batting average. But 7 of his hits have been doubles or home runs, and some big ones along the way. So he's made those hits count. He kind of mirrors an offense that collectively hasn't done much here lately. The pitching staff going in allowing 15 runs over the last 7 games, but the offense has only scored 15.
Yeah, so depending on your point of view, they've managed to play winning baseball. They're 4-3 in that stretch of games despite only scoring 15, but you could also argue, man, they've only given up 15. They should be 6-1. But they are what they are. This club has brother-in-law pretty well this year. Earlier in the year when the starting pitching wasn't doing very well, the bullpen was outstanding and the bats were good enough. Of late, the batters, the hitters have been down for sure, but the starting has been outstanding, and the bullpen has been solid, especially given the injuries and everything else they've had to contend with.
Corbin turns and fires on a 2-2, and it's too close to Bodie. 3-2.
You get the sense watching Corbin pitch that he's not really pitching to contact. He's all about trying to punch you out. Racked up 230 of them this year.
There's another one.
Everybody in. The Cubs need everyone's support during these final games of the regular season. Tickets are still available for the final week. Games against the Pirates and the Cardinals. Get your tickets now at Cubs.com. This is the last hurrah. This is the last real road trip of the year. We'll come home from Phoenix and head back to Chicago and go play the weekend on the south side before finishing up at home.
Ball one on Hendricks. Game 150 for the Cubs. Looks like a decent crowd tonight. And we see a lot of Cubs blue, and we've heard a lot of Cubs fans popped up off the end of the bat. Goldschmidt in foul territory, and Corbin works a 1-2-3 second. Scoreless.
Today we're here to talk about trucks.
I love trucks.
Whoa. What truck brand comes from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road?
I think it's a Chevy.
Ford.
It's not Ford.
I think it's Ram.
Not Ram either.
It's Chevy.
Gorgeous.
Get a total value of $87.50 on this Silverado when you finance with GM Financial. Plus, trade up and get an additional $17.50 cash allowance. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Welcome to the Little Blue Dress. We specialize in clothing and accessories for women. Visit Rachel Renee for all your bath and body needs. Handmade soaps, lotions, bath bombs, and more.
Find yourself at Stella's on South Main. Unique clothing for women and men, plus footwear and home goods. Experience Stella's.
Welcome to Songbird Gifts, located on Princeton's historic Main Street.
Discover the small town charm by spending the weekend in Princeton, Illinois.
Every morning I wake up, I cannot wait to come into work.
I know I did. I know I made the right choice coming to work at Hope Creek.
The first couple of times I come in, she goes, you know, they know my name already, and I haven't been here long.
It is active, it is busy. There's something going on every day.
I think it's all okay.
I became a person again instead of just a caregiver.
The staff was incredible. They were incredible to our mother, and they were incredible to the family.
We are tracking the potential for severe weather in our area tonight.
Storm Track 8. We track storms.
You can see a very impressive shelf cloud that we're seeing.
We're in the middle of the storm right now.
Right on the northern tip there, now east of DeWitt.
The Beast, powered by Rock River Electric and Storm Track 8.
Together, we can change the news. Find out how at safekids.org.
Bottom of the second, we are scoreless. Cub fans, check out the WGN Sports Game Zone. Connect to all the up-to-the-minute stats and information while you watch at home. Game Zone is sponsored by The Great Escape. Pools, patio furniture, hot tubs, and more. Escape your everyday. Shop The Great Escape.
Hey, Cub fans, Advocate Healthcare has all your bases covered with over 400 locations and 6,300 top doctors. Book your same-day appointment at advocatehealth.com. Paul Goldschmidt turned 31 a week ago today, and he takes a strike, an all-star for the 6th consecutive season.
He's definitely trending towards the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
He's batting .352 here in the month of September. Had that real rough stretch earlier in the year, and all the buzz was that Goldschmidt can't catch up to a good fastball anymore. Well, he's proven that not to be the case. He and Baez ranked second and third in the league and wins above replacement.
We will get some MVP votes.
And Lorenzo Cain, who leads, will get a few, but probably less than the rest of the group on that page.
When I say MVP votes, I don't mean necessarily Goldschmidt will get a bunch of first place votes, but I believe voters have a top 10, right?
I'm not sure. I think it depends on the award. Some they have 10 MVP, to choose from, some it's 5.
Like 10th place vote.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Strike 3 called, and he's out.
Well, you mentioned that stat about Hendricks working the edges, the borderline guy, and there you go. Bottom of the knees, right on the edge. Perfect pitch. Diamondbacks had to deal with Justin Verlander yesterday, so they had his 97 across the letters. Now they got to deal with Hendricks painting the corners, featuring all that soft stuff.
Descalzo grabbing some more playing time against righties from Ketel Marte. 1-1 on him. 9th season in the big leagues. Career best OPS, career high in homers and RBIs. One served by Hendricks has popped up. That's David Bodie. And that's out number 2.
Check out the variety of luxury premier options that Wrigley Field has to offer, like the Dell EMC Legend Suite, which includes an all-inclusive suite experience, and best of all, a visit from a former Cub player. Suites still available for that final weekend set with the Cardinals. For details, visit Cubs.com/premier.
Steven Souza Jr. Better against lefties, but he's in there tonight against Hendricks. 2 DL stints this year due to a pectoral injury. So this is only his 67th game. He hit 30 homers for the Rays last year. He has 4 this season.
Yeah, injuries no doubt impacting his season. I'm sure he came out here thinking, wow, I'm going to go out to Arizona, the desert. Ball really jumps there. I'll put up some really big numbers. Just has not panned out for him. Maybe next year.
And after the high fastball, could not get it. 6 up, 6 down for Kyle with 3 strikeouts along the way.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from U.S. Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Bye-bye. It's payback time. Get unlimited with Payback and get paid back for data you don't use. You can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
If your heating system is heating rooms unevenly, or if it just quit, count on Crawford Company to solve your problem efficiently. From award-winning service that's the most friendly in the industry to the most advanced Bryant Evolution equipment, Crawford's the right call. Save up to $3,525 with 0% financing on a qualifying Bryant system. Crawford Company, plumbing and drain cleaning, heating and air conditioning.
Oh, thank you.
Reward someone for all their hard work. Nominate them for Pay It Forward. Brought to you by Essentra Credit Union.
John killed himself. I had no idea that he was depressed. Did you? Did you? You are stronger than all of us combined. I got you. Come on.
How could I not see it or hear from you?
As bad as this seems, there is good, and you will find it.
Hey, Chicagoland viewers, now time for the Subway third inning triple play promotion. Text Subway to 97999 right now, and the 300th texter wins a $30 gift card to a Subway restaurant in the Chicagoland area. Subway, so much sandwich. Here's Addison Russell batting ninth. And he missed a curveball for a strike. Walk in the Cubs' lone run yesterday, but a rare two-error inning as well. Only the third career two-error game for Russell. Since 2015, Russell leads National League shortstops in defensive runs saved. Nick Ahmed is second. One and two.
Yeah, Ahmed has always been a top defender, as has Russell been. Ahmed's starting to add some power. He's hit 16 home runs this year. It's been lacking for Addy. He hasn't been driving the ball much at all this year.
Two pitch lined right to the Scalzo. Some hard outs off Cubs bats here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Good swing, good solid contact, just doesn't get the result. Leaves you talking to yourself.
Wow. 66-mile-an-hour curveball.
Think about pulling the string. He had Albert smiling before he even finished his swing on that one. He comes back with the hard one.
Buried a slider. That is nasty. Got the second highest swing and miss rate, behind only Chris Sale among starters. Mentioned the amount of breaking balls. And Kershaw throws breaking balls more often.
Yeah, I think, you look at Corbin, and this is kid when he first burst on the scene. Remember, it was 2012, 2013 when he first came up, or first really got a chance to be in a major league starting rotation. He had a heck of a first half. A year later, he was on the disabled list, had surgery. So you knew it was in there. Came back, pitched pretty well last year. He was traded in some four-seam fastballs for some sinkers, and again, really kind of fully committing to that slider. Only Chassin of the Brewers throws it more often than Corbin does. So the slider mixed in with the slow curveball, and now sinker. So it's a lot of swing and a miss, and a lot of ground ball. It doesn't give up much slugging, and that really pays off in this ballpark.
A rope to center. Called in by Pollock.
On Tuesday, September 25th, Cubs play the Pirates. First pitch, 7:05, and up to the first 10,000. Early arriving adults, 21 and over, will take home a Cubs drawstring hat presented by Rum Chata. Tickets still available, Cubs.com.
Okay, how about a little blooper over Goldschmidt's head into right. Ball one to Chris.
Either that or hit one up there to Friday's Front Row Sports Grill.
Of course you would take that.
It's hard to defend both those.
Career .386 in this ballpark. Since he was on the DL, he's hit .298. With a lot of on base, not as much slug since he returned. Been playing a lot of outfield here lately. He's in left tonight. Might see Jason Hayward in the lineup tomorrow night. Right-hander Matt Andriese will start for the Diamondbacks. Jason activated yesterday. We have not seen him get into a game yet. But tonight is a possibility because of the unavailability of both Kyle Schwarber and Tommy La Stella. Called strike 3. Two starting pitchers on their game early. 0-0.
Why is customer service so important to us at Traditional Floors? It all begins with family. At Traditional Floors, we are family owned and we are family operated. Walk into our showroom and work directly with one of my sons or myself, helping you find the perfect floor covering, custom shower, or backsplash for your home or business. We use only the finest materials at Traditional Floors, including LVT, luxury vinyl tile. It's ultra resilient and affordable. Come see us here in Milan or visit us at traditionalfloorsqc.com.
Ready to have that home improvement work done, but not looking forward to pushy salespeople? Advanced Construction and Improvement offers great products and great service at a fair price without high-pressure sales tactics. What we do for a living is home improvement, including roofing and gutters, siding, windows, and more. Plus, there's our price match guarantee. We'll meet or beat any comparable offer from another professional company. Call today for your free quote. Advanced Construction and Improvement. Quality you deserve and dependability you can count on.
We've always dealt with Crow.
They're friendly. They take the stress right out of the car buying experience.
Crow is helpful in finding the right vehicle for me.
It's money well spent when we purchase from Crow.
Crow goes through many different options with us, different payment plans that fit our budget.
From sales to service, I just have been impressed from day one.
Very family friendly, and that gives them a few brownie points in my book.
I knew exactly what I wanted, and Crow found that vehicle for me.
Stop by and see for yourself the Crow experience.
The time is now. The work's been done. There's no other feeling than how it feels under those lights. Play as hard as you possibly can. Be the best player on the field today. Here we go.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to high school football.
Kids.org.
Hey, Cub fans, don't forget to check out the Cubs blog at WGNTV.com, presented by Nationwide's Jeff Vukovich. Go to jeffvuk.com or follow him on social media. Nationwide is on your side. Scoreless tie. Chris Bryant with a rare show of disgust as he was called out on strikes to end the top of this inning. Nick Ahmed takes a strike.
Yeah, that pitch appeared to be off the plate a little bit.
In the air to right, well hit, and Zobrist will haul it in on the warning track.
Talk about Ahmed's power game, 16 home runs this year, most he's ever hit. He drives this ball pretty well to the opposite field and forces Zobrist to retreat. All's well that ends well.
They have a new humidor here. We are at over 1,000 feet of elevation. Only Coors Field in Denver is situated farther from sea level. Reading about the humidor story in July as Alex Avila, the former Cub, takes a strike. Torey Lovello quoted the data he saw that exit velocity was down about 0.2 of 1 mile per hour. The home run fly ball ratio down a bit. I'm not saying pre-humidor that the Ahmed ball would be a home run, but maybe Zobrist would have been leaning against the chain link fence to make the catch.
What was the 0.2 of a mile per hour on the exit velocity?
Down. Doesn't seem like a lot, does it?
It's something. Well, when you factor in the coefficient of restitution, the bounce on the bat, the angle of the laminar flow and the Magnus force, not to mention the rotation of the Earth on its axis.
Barometric pressure always seems to factor in. So now that we have that sorted out, 1-2 the count.
Not to mention the polar vortex. It'll be here before you know it.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Let's step aside, gather our thoughts, and see what's coming up on WGN. Back here inside Chase Field. Opener of a 3-game set. We're back with you tomorrow night right here on Channel 9.
What you don't hear, and we've always heard, the ball travels well here. Draws some comparisons to Coors Field with the light, dry air. But you don't hear pitchers complain about spin on the breaking ball as much here, if at all, like they do up at Coors Field. So that's, of course, is the most extreme baseball playing environment in the game. This one's not quite as bad or good, depending on your point of view.
1-2 on Corbin. He can hit. Defensive swing there, and on that dirt, it bounces right to Hendricks. 1-2-3 times 3 for Kyle to start the game.
Find the comfort and quality you're looking for at We Like Furniture in Rock Falls. Our showroom features 3 floors of furniture to help you find just the right piece to fit your lifestyle. We Like Furniture offers select names like Flex Steel, Broyhill, and Serta, the perfect sleeper. Ask about our many financing plans. We offer options to fit almost every budget. We Like Furniture in Rock Falls, your one-stop shop for all your furniture needs. We Like Furniture, your home for comfort and quality.
I just love working with the elderly.
I love the residents.
I love the residents. Absolutely love the residents.
I like to see them smile.
It makes me feel really good when I'm able to help them.
They put a smile on my face. I enjoy making people laugh.
Just makes a good, feeling good in the heart.
I go home feeling loved. I go home feeling appreciated and that I'm needed.
It's just very fulfilling for me to be able to help people and know that I made a difference.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. And if you're struggling with an IRS tax debt of $10,000 or more, I want you to call my friends at the Tax Defense Group. They recently turned a client's $100,000 tax debt into a refund. You gotta love that. So call the Tax Defense Group now. They'll give you a 100% satisfaction guarantee, and they're open 24 hours a day because tax debt doesn't sleep either.
Call 800-917-4645. That's 800-917-4645.
Another taste is just a click away. Brewed on Facebook and at brewtv.com.
First, his engine stopped working. Then, so did the mechanic he paid to fix it.
It was just excuse after excuse.
The fate of the garage that got his money, and how 2 other mechanics are trying to get his truck back on the road. Tuesday on News 8 at 5.
News. Find out how at safekids.org.
The 4th inning is brought to you by Wendy's 4 for $4, now with more choices than ever at participating locations for a limited time.
Come out and show your school pride with specially priced tickets to see the Cubs play the Pirates Wednesday, September 26th. Fans who buy tickets through the Community Nights page will receive a special Cubs hat in DePaul University colors. To purchase tickets, visit Cubs.com/communitynights.
Game in Milwaukee is over. 8-0 Brewers over the Reds. Christian Yelich with a cycle. Brewers just lost 2 of 3 over the weekend to the Pirates. Back to their winning ways tonight. Cardinals in a tussle in Atlanta. 6-5 they lead in the 8th.
Brewers got another good one from Wade Miley tonight. He went 5 scoreless.
Cardinals just actually added to their lead. Harrison Bader with a 3-run homer. It's 9-5. The Redbirds in the 8th.
A different year, folks would be talking about Harrison Bader as the Rookie of the Year in the National League, but it's pretty much a 2-man race.
I have a question for you. After an 0-1 to Rizzo coming up. Saw some Twitter stuff about the American League Rookie of the Year race. I mean, Ohtani should be unanimous, right?
I don't know. I haven't dug in on the American League. I'm kind of a National League snob. I don't pay close attention to the junior circuit.
Historic nature of his season, I think it's a no-brainer, personally, as Rizzo strikes out.
I have seen that posited by other folks, so based on their assessment and yours, I will accept your position.
Okay.
Second baseman.
Who would be the other candidates? Oh, the Yankee guys, right? Andujar and Gleyber Torres, maybe. Although I think he's dropped off some.
Yes. Yeah, those 2 guys definitely. Andujar has 24 home runs, hitting .298 with an .851 OPS. Gleyber Torres 23 home runs, and Andujar also has 40 doubles. But I mean, you can make a case if Ohtani was great at one and just so-so at the other. He's been terrific.
Yeah, when the injuries have derailed him a little bit, but when he's performed, it's been, it's historic what he's done. So he's got my vote.
I know sometimes when you have a player come over from Japan, ground ball hit to the shortstop, Ahmed, who might be 27, 28, but have played a long time in Japan. Some people think that's unfair that guy would win the Rookie of the Year, but Ohtani's 24.
Right,
he's not a guy who has a lot of experience previously. So.
He's not tainted by experience like some of those other guys. They come over with the taint of experience on them.
He did play 5 seasons over in Japan, starting when he was 18. Now Zobrist with 2 outs. And that's into the corner. And Ben on his way to second. It's a 2-out double.
Well, we were talking about Zoe the other day. We've been talking about him a lot because he's having a heck of a year. How normally he's a patient hitter, takes a lot of pitches, but in certain situations, he'll look to ambush. He'll go first pitch, and the perfect time to do it. 2 outs, nobody on. You're looking to slug. You get a fastball out over the plate, take a whack at it, see if you can get 2 bases. Look at that swing. Shoulder stays in, stays on the ball. A clinic. His wife was on the Today Show today.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
I did see he tweeted she was on television.
Yeah, I didn't know it. I would have watched, but I saw something on Twitter after the fact.
Fantastic.
The tweet was Zoe in his hotel room watching the show in the background. He was very excited.
He had to get up early for that. Outside on Contreras. Wilson 2 days ago rolled one into right for an RBI single in the Cubs' 1-0 win over the Reds. It was in the 8th inning on Saturday. Check that. It was in the 6th inning on Saturday. High drive to center, and he's busting it. And Pollock makes the catch, and it was almost in the same spot where he hit that ball yesterday at Wrigley Field. But it stayed in the yard.
It's like the baseball gods just like smacked him down. That's unfortunate. 2 real good swings here for Wilson, coming on the heels of that really good swing yesterday. So even though the result isn't good, it could be a sign of good things to come.
Save time and money while protecting the investment on your home. Call Top Notch Mudjacking today for a free estimate on raising and leveling sunken, cracked, or uneven concrete. Also offering a warranty and senior and military discounts. Don't settle. Jack it up with Top Notch Mudjacking.
Quint City Stone produces granite countertops, vanities, fireplace mantles, and surrounds to any specification, ready to install in your home. We have a large selection of granite on display, and our fabrication facilities are on site. Make your yard stand out with the natural beauty of stone. Let our knowledgeable experts help you get started with great ideas and savings for your landscape projects. Quint City Stone and Naturescape Center. Creative ideas in stone. Across from the Iowa Machine Shed Restaurant on Northwest Boulevard, Davenport.
Four Seasons has fun fashions and accessories for women of all ages in Missy, petite, and plus sizes.
Good Sense and Homestead flowers, perfume, bath and body, fresh and silk flowers.
Shop for little ones at the Milk Mustache for a unique selection of baby gifts, children's clothing, toys, and books.
Bruce Jewelers, providing quality products and custom design services for 3 generations.
Discover the small town charm by spending the weekend in Princeton, Illinois.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from U.S. Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Bye-bye. It's payback time. Get unlimited with Payback and get paid back for data you don't use. You can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
StormTrack 8's 3-degree guarantee, supported by Erickson Chevrolet.
Let's see who's going places, brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. And Kyle Hendricks saves his best for last and counts the most. 2.62 September ERA. Pollock pops it foul and back to the seats. Remember what I said yesterday about Billy Hamilton?
He's really fast.
Well, he is, but the ball Contreras hit, Hamilton came up short. If the wall at Wrigley were like the wall here, I think Hamilton would have caught that ball fairly easily, like Pollock did. Blistered to center and caught that ball, handcuffed Albert.
Turnabout fair play. Diamondbacks make solid contact, but settles into the glove of Almora out there in center field. A little late adjustment on the route. Didn't get high style points, but he got the job done. Plus, Pollock plays a much deeper center field than Hamilton does. Somewhat understandable in this big yard. It's a 413 to the deepest part. Left and right center, just beyond straightaway center field. Has some funky angles in the corners. That's creates some weird kicks. Spacious outfield, and that's why all the triples.
That's your second single off your first album, Funky Angles, right?
Funky Angles.
A ball and a strike on Escobar. Some of those funky angles.
See the number. I don't know what's the dimension down the line here.
That's the first hit for the Diamondbacks, and it will be a double for Eduardo Escobar.
Yeah, where matters. This one not really well struck, but well placed by Escobar. He's out in front of it, but that long swing stays in the zone, allows him to get the barrel on the baseball.
He has 46 doubles. Only Alex Bregman, who went into tonight with 50, has more. I think that would qualify as being a doubles machine.
I believe Tris Speaker is the all-time leader in doubles. Craig Biggio's at the top of that list.
A high pop fly for Zobrist. Escobar tags. He will make it with 2 outs. Cubs fans, show your team pride with Cubs checking and an official Cubs MasterCard debit card only available at your local Wintrust Community Bank. Go to wintrust.com/Cubs to learn more. Member FDIC. Tris Speaker with 792 career doubles, the all-time leader. Rose, Musial, Cobb, Biggio round out the top 5. My buddy Luis Gonzalez, who stopped by to say hi before the game, ranks 18th with 596. It was a who's who in the Cubs clubhouse today. David Ross, Mark Grace.
Gracie hit a lot of doubles.
Bob Brenly. Yeah, he did. One on the very dangerous Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah, seems to save his best for the Cubs too. He's done a lot of damage against Cub pitching, slugging better than 700.
Career .358 batting average against the Cubs. Still 1-2.
Just caught him looking the first time. Soft down around the knees, outside part of the plate. This time he runs that fastball in on his hands. Gets a little pop-up foul. The thing about Hendricks, he's not one-dimensional, even though he's not a power guy. He's not afraid to pitch inside. He's not afraid to elevate his fastball. That's what the scouting report says. If that's what the situation dictates, he can execute the pitch.
.89 on the fastball, but in the dirt. Goldschmidt due to be a free agent. After next season, they have a team option, which they will certainly exercise. $14.5 million. That's a great bargain. making just over $11 million this season. Jim Hickey looks on, 3-2 on Goldschmidt.
Hendricks deciding how aggressive he wants to be, and Goldschmidt doing the same. Is he going to challenge me here?
Diamondbacks as close to must-win territory as you can be with 2 weeks to go. The Cubs know that the second-place Brewers already won their game tonight. And Goldschmidt takes the walk. Now guys swing at that pitch.
Yeah, he fouled off the previous fastball, and I think Goldschmidt just made up his mind. He's not going to come back with another heater here. He was ready for that changeup, because if you're not, you likely chase. A good battle there between two very smart competitors.
Now Descalso, terrific defensive play earlier. 0 for 1. First and third, 2 outs, swing and a miss.
The NL West and the Dodgers have a big advantage in terms of remaining schedule. They have a lot of games left with the Padres and the Giants. The composite record of their opponents the rest of the way minus 19, and 19 games below 500. The Diamondbacks and the Rockies both 124, and the other one's 26 above 500.
Nothing in 2. Dodgers a half game behind the Rocks and have a 2-0 lead over Colorado as they head to the third inning. Big series starting in Los Angeles. Goldschmidt dives back in safely. First time in this inning the Diamondbacks have had even a base runner. Doubled by Escobar with 1 out was their first hit. And then Goldschmidt walked with 2 out. You can tell by the way he took that pitch that he was geared for a changeup. When the hands went forward, it was really late. That's where Kyle's at his best, right? He gets guys in between.
Yeah, like he was kind of ready to make that emergency hack on the fastball if the ball was in the zone.
Driven in the air to center, sending Almora back. He's at the track and puts it away. So each team ending their half of the fourth with a deep fly out to center.
Today we're here to talk about trucks.
I love trucks.
Whoa. What truck brand comes from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road?
I think it's the Chevy.
Ford.
It's not Ford.
I think it's Ram.
It's not Ram either.
It's Chevy. Gorgeous.
Get a total value of $8,750 on this Silverado when you finance with GM Financial. Plus, trade up and get an additional $1,750 cash allowance. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
We know it feels like your world is falling apart when you lose someone you love. At Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, we can help you hold things together and take care of the many things that must be done to bring chaos into focus. When you're overwhelmed by loss and don't know what to do, make a single call to someone who does. Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, 309-736-7100. Caring for people, making a difference. Get ready for the best in the Midwest. The TBK Quad Cities Marathon is on Sunday, September 23rd. Choose from 5 events for walkers and runners. For more information and registration, visit qcmarathon.org. The TBK Quad Cities Marathon. We're ready, are you? Brought to you by WQAD News 8 and these sponsors.
At YEM, we've made purchasing a pre-owned vehicle worry-free.
All Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram certified pre-owned vehicles drive off the lot with a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Our certified technicians ensure each vehicle is reconditioned to manufacturer's specifications using only factory parts. Bring home more value and peace of mind at YEM with our 3-day, 150-mile vehicle exchange program. Don't wait, say yes to YEM today.
Let's go to the site.
We're back, top of the fifth. We are scoreless Thursday, September 27th. The Pirates are in town. Fans who buy tickets through the Community Nights page will receive a special Cubs hat in Loyola University Chicago colors. A portion of net benefit to Loyola's undergraduate scholarship program. Purchase tickets. Visit Cubs.com/Community Nights.
David Bodie leading off the Cubs' fifth inning. You mentioned scoreless into the fifth, which is correct. Every once in a while, someone will say, there's a score, it's 0-0. Well, no, neither team has scored, thus scoreless.
If a tree falls in the woods.
Yes.
Doesn't make a noise. If there's nobody there to hear it.
My answer would be yes, but some would say no. One and two the count.
29 years of age, 6'3", 210.
Struck out twice, number 5 for Corbin. And the Cubs' upcoming schedule is brought to you by Ram Trucks, built to serve. Right back here on WGN tomorrow night. We'll hit the air at 8:30. Another night game Wednesday, off on Thursday. And then what should be a fun weekend against the White Sox.
A lot of times, I would argue you should run a couple left-handed hitters up against a lefty just to take away his changeup. Again, that's not the case with Corbin. He doesn't throw his changeup very much. He uses that slow curveball as an off-speed pitch. That, however, might have been a changeup right there. But I do think that it would be worth a shot to put another left-handed batter or two in the lineup against him, just to take away his best weapon, which is that swing and miss slider down and into the right-handed hitters. Because he gets locked in there, man, and it's one after another.
Back-to-back Ks. And here's Russell.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Him. It's 0-1.
The strikeout to walk ratio since the All-Star break is better than 11-1. Harper, Machado probably be the most sought-after free agents this winter. This guy might be number 3 on the list.
That's it. He works quickly through the Cubs in the fifth.
It might have started as a small crack in your basement wall. Now it's grown, and it may be a serious problem with your home's foundation. Call Todd's Mudjacking and ask about power bracing before this happens to you. Our Power Brace system ensures that your home's foundation is strong and safe. Don't take a chance with your home's foundation. Call Todd's Mudjacking today. Todd's Mudjacking. Get back on level ground. 309-792-0252. Or learn more at toddsmudjacking.com.
Want it all in your next home?
Our Milk Foster agent helped us find it all.
My own office.
A dream kitchen.
Something brand new.
Location, location, location.
Privacy.
Cool!
My own room.
My own room.
Their own room.
Vida al aire libre.
Room for everyone's toys.
A home that says me.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from U.S. Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Bye-bye. It's payback time. Get unlimited with Payback and get paid back for data you don't use. You can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
You're watching WQAD My TV 8-3.
.org.
This is your high-speed replay powered by Xfinity. These two starting pitchers kind of going about it in a different way. Corbin's starting to strike everybody out. In fact, a 10th pitch, 9-strike, 5th inning. But we remain scoreless into the bottom of the 5th.
Two struggling lineups, two talented pitchers, both on top of their games. A string of bagels on the scoreboard.
This is Steven Souza.
Could have been.
1-1 the count on him. He fanned in the second. Similar batting stance to Chris Bryant and Paul Goldschmidt. So 11 strikeouts combined. Just 2 walks, 3 hits. He went on the change. And Kyle gets his 5th.
He's a mess. 3 out of his last 37. Did he go? Yep.
Absolutely did. Ahmed flying to the warning track in right. His first time up. Inside for ball 1. Got Dartmouth against UConn.
Oh, that's right. Ahmed's a UConn grad or attendee at least.
Behind the bag, Bodie sets, throws on a hop. Rizzo can't quite get it. Should be a hit. For Ahmed.
Good look at Bodie retreating to try to find that hop, so he really has to steam this throw across the diamond. Riz normally going to pick that one for you. Not an easy play. It'll be a base hit for Ahmed, who runs well.
Oh, they're going to call it an error on Bodie. I don't know if I like that call. But
it caused me to make an adjustment in my scorecard. I think Ahmed's agent will be on the phone.
David now playing between Rizzo and Baez. And it's the struggling Alex Avila, who's been better lately. Ground ball. Bodie. Russell. And he threw it away. Addison's had some throwing issues here the last couple of days. And he might have rushed it when he didn't need to. No error on the play, but a double play that should have been turned.
Okay. Bothering him physically right now. He had a long way to go to get this feed.
I wonder if his shoulder's bothering him. It was previously, and it would explain these throws. Something's not quite right. They're going to let him stay in the game here. Runner at first, 2 outs, and the batter is the pitcher, Corbin.
Yeah, I couldn't tell watching that replay. I couldn't see, him flinch or grab anything or favor anything immediately after the play.
Fouled off by Corbin. Here's the pitch. Just missed the corner. Good try by Kyle. That's where he likes to live. One and two. Funny, Cub fans root for Russells and Wilsons, but Bears fans are not tonight.
They are not.
He struck him out. Corbin and Hendricks shutting out the other team through 5.
Buy now and save big during our 2018 clearance at Mills Chevrolet. Why pay up to $60,000 for a new 2018 Silverado? Buy one today for as low as $29,988. Why pay up to $40,000 for a new 2018 Equinox? Buy one today for as low as $22,988. And why pay up to $35,000 for a new 2018 Malibu? Buy one today for as low as $19,988. Only at Mills Chevrolet in Davenport.
Save time and money while protecting the investment on your home. Call Top Notch Mudjacking today for a free estimate on raising and leveling sunken, cracked, or uneven concrete. Also offering a warranty and senior and military discounts. Don't settle. Jack it up with Top Notch Mudjacking.
Stop in 522 where you'll always find something new. Check us out downtown Princeton.
At Blue Jay Way, we sell records the old-fashioned way, fair and honest. Come on in, check us out. Rock and roll.
Welcome to Hoffman's unique gifts and china patterns from the past.
Craft beer, wine, spirits, and live music. You're off the clock at the company.
Discover the small town charm by spending the weekend in Princeton, Illinois.
For decades, America's workforce has held corporations and the 1% accountable. We've regulated banks to keep your retirement secure. We've kept communities safe from dangerous chemicals. We've made sure workers have the right to organize. We've kept your job site safe and clear from hazardous conditions. We've been there for you. Be there for us.
StormTrack H 3-degree guarantee. Supported by Erickson Chevrolet.
We are back. The sixth inning is brought to you by Meyer. True Chicago fans. Cub fans, do you know what tickets you want for next season? Here's your first chance to secure those seats. For your must-have games for the 2019 season, visit Cubs.com/deposits to get all the details.
Sixth inning. And 0-0 ball game. Corbin just struck out the side. And 10. 2 strikeouts for Hendricks in his half of the 5th. Third time through the order now, starting with Albert Almora.
First 2 innings for Corbin, 39 pitches, 19 strikes, 20 balls. Last 3 innings, 34 pitches, 26 strikes, only 8 out of the zone, or at least out of the zone that didn't induce a swing and miss.
First pitch, slow curve, and he got the call on the outside. A good early sequence pitch for Corbin tonight. Coming back on an 0-1, tried some heat, and it's outside.
Yeah, I don't remember him featuring that big slow curveball in his start at Wrigley.
Second round pick of the Angels, 2009, traded here, 2010. Major league debut in 2012.
The deal involving Dan Herron.
I think he's now in their front office, right? One of their numbers guys.
Kind of like a pitching guru guy, I think.
Right. Liner's going to drop. Souza played it conservatively. Probably the right play. Didn't want to let that ball get by him.
Yeah, if you're heading towards the middle of the field where you've got some backup, maybe going to be a little more risky and leave your feet, but heading towards the corner, if you leave your feet and it gets by you, it's 3 bases for sure.
Bryant the batter, a man on, nobody out. StatCast AI powered by AWS. Most of Bryant's ground balls are to the left side. Corbin fire over.
Well, we talk about 3 true outcomes: walk, home run, strikeout. KB has walked and punched out this evening. He has not gone deep yet since coming off the disabled list, but he has made a good bit of hard contact.
A little high, 2 balls and a strike.
Open right side of the infield. Goldschmidt holding Almora and the shift on. Does that mean you should try to guide one through there? Probably not. Change your swing, change your mechanics. Great hitters will tell you it's just not that easy to place a baseball that's coming at you with movement at 90+ miles per hour. Yeah, I'm just going to hit that over here. Especially with that approach, you're basically surrendering any chance of driving the ball and getting extra bases.
Yeah, the shift is supposed to take away the stuff you do best. Now Morris singled to start the inning. Now 2-2 on Bryant.
Yeah, if you look at a heat map for Patrick Corbin, which would indicate where he throws his fastball, you do see some up and in on right-handed batters. That hasn't been in play very much here tonight. He's been mostly down. He's got a little more zip on his fastball than I gave him credit for, too, at the start of the ball game. I've seen 95 today and consistently 93.
Almora not running, and Bryant gets a piece, and we'll try it again. Big ball game. The Brewers won tonight. The Cardinals have a big lead in the ninth.
And right now you feel really good about your chances of beating the Diamondbacks late. The bullpen ERA here in September is over 7.
Another foul as this battle continues. Proud of his group here during this stretch without any scheduled off days. I showed you in the open 16 and 10. Base hit the other way. Almora will make the turn. And the Cubs have runners at the corners with nobody out. And Anthony Rizzo coming up.
Well, what great work by Bryant. My goodness, what a good at bat.
And it is our fourth drive of the game.
Lengthy battle, finally gets a pitch out over the plate a little bit, mid-thigh.
Diamondbacks will bring their infielders in. Maybe on a real sharply hit ball up the middle, they might turn 2, but they have the option of throwing to the plate. One strike on Rizzo. Tied for the National League lead, 15 game-winning RBIs. Corbin's 0-1. There's the ground ball. They'll get one. That'll be it. No! They called him out at first. Sure looked like Rizzo beat it. Jim Reynolds called him out.
Yeah, I think they're going to take a look at this one. It looked like he beat it.
At any rate, it is 1-0 Cubs.
Corbin gets his ground ball, but not in a good enough spot where he could get to the hustle of Rizzo. He's safe.
So he will get an RBI out of it.
And Reynolds will get a mulligan. Cubs will have the lead. Well, they're going to have the lead anyway, but they're going to have the lead. They're going to have a safe Rizzo.
This might be one of the shortest replay reviews. I think one look will tell them. Just showed the replay on the center field scoreboard.
And Wrigley West erupts.
But the umpires here cannot make a call based on the in-game video board. They have to send it to New York. See the crowd's reaction when they showed that video on the big board. Time now to see who's got momentum, brought to you by First Midwest Bank. MVP candidate Javier Baez. First Midwest Bank, connect with a momentum maker today. 1-0 Cubs lead, 6th inning. It is a final in Atlanta. The Cardinals beat the Braves 11-6. A swinging strike on Baez. Archie Bradley up in the Diamondbacks pen. A swing and a blast out in the deep left center. Gone. 2-run homer. 3-0. Baez with number 32. RBIs 104 and 105.
We have seen a lot of Cub-friendly road crowds, but I'm not sure we've seen one like this. This is remarkable. Down through the big long finish, and he knew it as soon as he hit it. Into a sea of blue.
Bunted by Zobrist. Avila will collect and get him.
How about we take a look at the Southwest Airlines? How far did it fly? And the distance of the Javi Baez home run is, we're calculating, 420 feet. Enter now WGNTV.com/contest for a chance to win round-trip travel for two on Southwest Airlines in the United States and Puerto Rico.
Three runs in, 2 outs now, nobody on. And Contreras takes low. Balls, no strikes. And 2-1. Now it's Silvino Bracho up for the D-backs. Bounce that one. 3-1. Diamondbacks have lost 12 of their last 16. First place this season for 125 days. But their elimination number is down to 9 in both the division race and the wild card. Their chances are dwindling. Corbin will get Contreras, but the Cubs put up a 3 spot. Rizzo with the RBI fielder's choice, and then a 2-run blast by Baez. 3-0.
So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Larry Thine and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way.
There are many reasons to inspect and clean your home's air ducts. Moving to a new home? Suffering from allergies? Too much pet hair? QC Vent Pro can help. We'll give you a free video assessment and make sure your ducts are clean and safe. Your satisfaction is our #1 priority. QC Vent Pro also offers dryer vent cleaning to keep your dryer running safely and efficiently.
5315129. Go with the pros who make your vent shine. QC Vent Pro.
How did Necker's Jewelers earn a spot in the top 1% of independent jewelers nationwide? By providing you with one of the largest collections of diamonds and mountings in the country. With an expert gemologist hand-selecting every diamond, ensuring you get more value for your dollar and a diamond that is just right for you and your budget. By adding sparkle to your big moments for over a century. When you want the right diamond on her left hand, head to Necker's Jewelers, where the Quad Cities gets engaged.
You're watching WQAD My TV 8-3.
First, his engine stopped working. Then, so did the mechanic he paid to fix it.
It was just excuse after excuse.
The fate of the garage that got his money, and how 2 other mechanics are trying to get his truck back on the road. Tuesday on News 8 at 5.
Cubs baseball is brought to you by Budweiser. Join the team that enjoys responsibly. Budweiser reminds you to drink wiser.
3-0. 2 runs coming home on the Baez home run. Third time through for Hendricks. Hoping it goes better than it did for Corbin. One strike offer, and it's low. Slicing drive. Almora on the move will get there with the chest out grab. And Pollock has gone 0 for 3 with 2 hard lineouts. And if you missed what transpired earlier, pitchers dominating into the middle innings. Cubs put up 3 off Corbin in the top of this 6th.
A 1-out double by Escobar in the 4th, the only hit of the game for the Diamondbacks. Little punch shot down the third baseline. This is the 3rd time through the lineup. Wrinkle with the curveball.
foul to right.
Basically, what Hendricks is saying is if hitters have an advantage when they face a pitcher for the third time in a game, I'm going to become a little bit different pitcher. Makes perfect sense.
Hey, remember when we had Eric Burns on?
Yeah.
Making a cross-country trek. He made it. He made it back to Secaucus, New Jersey. Pretty cool. Not bad for Kyle. In terms of that batting average. Line drive foul the other way. Guy got his hands on it, but it was a little too hot to handle. Another 2-2 swing and a miss. Let's step aside and see what's coming up on WGN. Cubs 3, Diamondbacks nothing. Game 1 of 3. And we are right back with you tomorrow night here on WGN for Game 2. A strike to Peralta. Brandon Morrow could be back fairly soon, maybe in this series. It's Randall Delgado along with Bracho. Bullpen coach Mike Fetters. I suppose if we had a shot of the bullpen without the bullpen coach, would that be an unfettered look?
It would. I think it would be, yes.
Hey, congrats to Matt Nagy. Got his first NFL win as a head coach.
Got man-a-team ball.
Win over the Seahawks. The Bears are a half game out of first.
They're playing 500 ball right now.
Two on Peralta. In the air to left. Here is Bryant, and a nice shutdown. 1-2-3 for Hendricks. 3-0.
Two American icons are joining forces for a collaboration a century in the making. Budweiser and Jim Beam introduce the Budweiser Reserve Copper Lager, a rich lager aged on Jim Beam bourbon barrel staves with hints of vanilla and caramel rye, followed by a deliciously smooth finish.
A full house is on hand. Bright sunshine. It's warm. Right now, it's a perfect day to play.
Here comes the 3-2. Exactly what you ordered.
It's a high fly ball deep right center field. That ball is off the wall. Cubs are on the board. Drill toward left center. Elmora makes a leaping grab.
Deep left center. Game over. Cubs win.
Listen, we've got a serious problem, and everyone's responsible. Careless driving through Illinois work zones is far too dangerous for both travelers and workers. But you can make a difference by simply paying attention. It really is a matter of life or death.
I rescued Toast from a shelter in 2011. When I walked into the shelter, I knew she was special.
Hey, it's time for our Bud Fan Cam, brought to you by Budweiser.
Long time ago, I turned to myself and said, you are my darling. I saw that clearly, I saw it well. So you are my daughter.
That's the Meat Puppets, Up on the Sun. They formed here in Phoenix in 1980. And this is Silvino Braccio.
Yes, Mas Braccio. Silvina. Es Mas Braccio.
All one to David Bodie.
It says here in their media notes that it was with the Diamondbacks for the 9th time this year. It's a whole lot up and down for Silvino. While here, he's been good. The numbers are solid, but for some reason, they keep sending him out.
Foul fly off the bat of Bodie.
27 strikeouts and 22 2/3 innings of work at the big league level. A 3.18 earned run average.
Edwin Diaz notched his 56th save. And the Mariners 4-1 win at Houston. Ben Vogelbach with his first career grand slam. That was the winner, and it was off, I believe, Hector Rondon.
Yeah, it's been an ugly ride for the D-back bullpen here in the month of September. You know, and sometimes those numbers can be skewed. Just one really bad game or a couple really bad games over a 2-3 week period. But they've let a lot of late leads get away. They had a series in L.A. against the Dodgers where they had I think 3 late leads, maybe into the 8th, and they lost them all. They won game 1 of that series. Of course, they're not the only one. The Dodgers, they had the run of Kenley Jansen struggling. Their bullpen had issues.
Inside. 3-2. By the way, some people are saying, oh, the Bears can't be a half game out. Well, yeah, they can, because the Vikings and the Packers tied. There are no ties in baseball anymore, but there are in football. You'd say they're a point out of first.
Yeah, 3-2, right?
Mm-hmm. He struck him out looking. And David has struck out all 3 times. Bring up Hendricks.
Well, Braccio made a heck of a pitch on him. Just busted that fastball over the outside corner, bottom of the knees. You really don't want to swing at that one. There's not a whole lot you can do with it. Just hoping it doesn't get called.
And actually, the Cubs did have a tie a couple years ago, that game that got stopped in Pittsburgh and didn't really have any big meaning. But it's very, very rare to have a tie. And generally suspend completed ties and finish them the next day or at a later date. We have a lot of ties down here in the valley during spring training. In the air left field, and it'll be caught by Peralta.
The Cubs are introducing game-changing new premier experiences at Wrigley Field. Seats featuring prime views and access to an exclusive club and first-class amenities. These new premier experiences will allow fans to enjoy Cubs baseball and America's most majestic ballpark in a whole new way. Visit CubsPremier.com to join the Premier Client priority list.
Russell 0 for 2. Takes ball 1.
Corbin was good. Hendricks better. One big inning, the difference. So often is the case in baseball.
Hey, where's the bullpen cart? Do we know?
I'm guessing out in the bullpen. I think I can see this a little shiny something in the corner of the Diamondback bullpen.
Okay. So what if a Cub wanted to use it? They have to drive all the way across, or do the Cubs have their own?
Maybe they don't offer it to the Cubs. It's kind of bogus.
Sharply hit grounder right to Escobar. And Bracho works a quiet 7th. Stretch time. Kyle Hendricks still working with a 3-0 lead. There it is.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Chicago Cubs and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of the game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs.
Every morning I wake up, I cannot wait to come into work.
I know I did. I know I made the right choice coming to work at Hope Creek.
The first couple of times I come in, she goes, you know, they know my name already, and I haven't been here long.
It is active. It is busy. There's something going on every day.
I think it's all okay.
I became a person again instead of just a caregiver.
The staff was incredible. They were incredible to our mother, and they were incredible to the family.
We're the DeVockners, and we're from Kewanee.
We're the Clarks, and we're from Galva.
I'm Ben DeWolf.
Tony Hinkins.
Gene Lang.
Jeff Berry.
And we're crowing about Crow.
Crow's a really small town business, and I really like that.
As far as financing goes, Crow was unbelievable. I mean, I was in and out of here within a half hour. I was driving away. It was pretty amazing.
I would recommend Crow to anyone, and I actually recommended them to my parents.
Stop by and see for yourself the Crow experience.
Quint City Stone produces granite countertops, vanities, fireplace mantles, and surrounds to any specification, ready to install in your home. We have a large selection of granite on display, and our fabrication facilities are on site. Make your yard stand out with the natural beauty of stone. Let our knowledgeable experts help you get started with great ideas and savings for your landscape projects. Quint City Stone and Naturescape Center. Creative ideas in stone. Across from the Iowa Machine Shed Restaurant on Northwest Boulevard, Davenport.
Storm Track 8's 3-degree guarantee. Supported by Erickson Chevrolet.
Driving is drunk driving.
Cubs lead 3-0 in the series opener. And Kyle Hendricks back to work here in the bottom of the 7th. 6 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk. He has struck out 7. Strike 1 to Paul Goldschmidt. Christian Yelich with his second cycle, both against the Reds this season, as the Brewers shut out Cincinnati 8-0, and the Cardinals won their game in Atlanta. One and 2 on Goldschmidt. Bounce toward the shortstop. Russell got him at first.
Cole Schmidt, for a big guy, moves well. Hustling down the line, made it close. He took a little moment there to gather himself before rifling that throw across the diamond.
This could be noteworthy. Well, it is on its face, but I don't know any sort of severity. Trevor Story had to leave the Rockies-Dodgers game in the 4th inning tonight after swinging at a pitch. That's the last thing the Rockies need. They're down, by the way, 8-0 in the 4th in that game.
Hendricks has thrown strike 1 to 18 of 23 batters he has faced here tonight.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gives him 8.
Matches his season high. Got 8 Diamondbacks in 5 innings back on the 24th. He's done it on a couple of other occasions. Career high 12. He's done that twice, last in 2016 against St. Louis.
Russell comes and gets it. And Kyle Hendricks smelling it. And he's going to likely get the ball in the 8th with a low pitch count.
Find the comfort and quality you're looking for at We Like Furniture in Rock Falls. Our showroom features 3 floors of furniture to help you find just the right piece to fit your lifestyle. We Like Furniture offers select names like Flex Steel, Broyhill, and Serta, the perfect sleeper. Ask about our many financing plans. We offer options to fit almost every budget. We Like Furniture in Rock Falls, your one-stop shop for all your furniture needs. We Like Furniture, your home for comfort and quality.
River Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We're a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
Today we're here to talk about trucks.
I love trucks.
Whoa. What truck brand comes from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road?
I think it's the Chevy.
Ford.
It's not Ford.
I think it's Ram.
Not Ram either.
It's Chevy.
Gorgeous.
Now get a total value of $87.50 on this Silverado when you finance with GM Financial. Plus, trade up and get an additional $17.50 cash allowance. Visit your select Chevy dealers today.
We are tracking the potential for severe weather in our area tonight.
Storm Track 8. We track storms.
You can see a very impressive shelf cloud that we're seeing.
We're in the middle of the storm right now.
Right on the northern tip there, now east of DeWitt.
The Beast, powered by Rock River Electric and Storm Track 8.
Hey, welcome back. MLB.TV is now available at a lower price for $49.99. Watch every out-of-market regular season game, plus get a free subscription to MLB At-Bat Premium. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Visit MLB.TV to take advantage of this special offer. Better act quickly.
Randall Delgado up and in on Almora, and he somehow was able to fight it off foul.
Delgado's been on the scene here for a few years, was actually released earlier this summer, then signed on the minor league contract in August, the AAA club in Reno.
One ball, one strike on Albert, who started the 3-run rally. That lead single in the 6th inning. Shallow left center, and it'll drop. He's got another base hit.
Out there in the Bermuda Triangle in left center field. Took a home run swing, took a big hack. But a little late running action, moves in on his hands a little bit, gets under it, and just lofts this lob wedge out into shallow left center, and nobody can track it down. Okay. We've been toying around here. KB hasn't hit a home run yet since he's come off the disabled list. We've hinted at it.
You calling it?
Calling it. He's going deep right here. This at bat.
All right. Jim Deshaies has called it.
No more hints, no more begging, no more hoping. We're just going to make it happen.
He didn't say that pitch. He said this at bat. But foul.
A little something hanging out over the plate here, Mr. Delgado. Did a lot of starting early in his career. First came up with the Braves, 2011 and 12, and came out here to the desert.
Throws wide and late. Good read by Albert. Wild pitch. Alex just couldn't find the ball, and that's all Almora needed to take off.
Yeah, he squirts through the 5-hole. Good recognition by Almora. Your eyes on the ball. Sees it trickle through, and off he goes.
That left hand is all right. 2-2 on Bryant before he hits his home run. It will be his 12th. And his first since just after the All-Star break. It's kind of fun doing the whole future home run call.
Solid single to right last time up. And also walked tonight. That was his first plate appearance. Single, a big part of the 3-run 6th. Pulled off that one, rolled over a little bit. That's his pitch. It's really fun when you're heavily invested in one plate appearance for a hit. I mean, my eyes got big watching that pitch come into home plate.
Call it, JD.
Go, baby. Get out of here.
You called it.
It's been a pleasure knowing y'all. My career is over.
Mic drop. Mic drop. JD has left the booth. 5-0 in the 8th.
Now, it's easy when you're pulling for an MVP. You just knew it was a matter of time. Oh, that was fun.
Man.
That was fun.
Yes, it was. And I'm sure a big sigh of relief for Chris. He got all of it.
The base hit went the other way, as did the home run. That previous one, he pulled off a little bit. So he told himself, stay in there.
I'm not going to give you all the details because I already did. On how many this year, when the last one he hit, all that stuff was taken care of earlier. That one driven, but it'll be caught.
I'm never calling another home run the rest of my life. I'm just going to live with this one. How far did this one fly? 395 feet. Enter now WGNTV.com/contest for a chance to win round trip travel for two on Southwest Airlines in the United States and Puerto Rico.
I'm going to have to watch MLB Network tomorrow morning. I have a feeling this will be featured.
I was even experiencing a little two-strike anxiety.
I know, you were nervous because you rarely go in that hard on a prediction. And you've predicted some in the past, but I would say kind of tepid.
Yeah, most of them are like, this would be a good time, or I got a hunch.
Right. I mean, you just said this is it. You could have picked his last at bat. You could have picked one last week. But you saved it for the perfect moment. I hope Mike was watching. I'm sure he was. He might be here. And now what's going to happen is his dad's going to tell you, you got to do that more often.
No.
Now there's pressure. Well, the big boys getting it done tonight. RBIs by Rizzo, 2-run homer Baez, 2-run homer Bryant. And these are the guys you really need to carry the load.
He didn't give up another one right there. That was hanging up above the belt for Baez. Yeah, well, it was the makeup game in Washington. KB and Anthony and Javi all had big days.
Yohan Lopez. To tell the beat writers to tell Chris about it. Fly ball deep left. Did he get another one? Just shy of the fence. It's caught.
You can tell by his reaction he thought he got enough of it, but just shy. Oh, no, he didn't. He knew he didn't get it. It's pretty amazing how well a hitter knows when they hit a ball. That ball was on the track, just a few feet short of flying out of here, and Javi's reaction at home plate kind of indicated that he knew it wasn't leaving the yard.
Yep. miss. 1-2 on Zobrist. On a serious note, people who don't watch us every day, you have to know this is not something JD does. Because one of the easy things in our business to do is predict stuff, and then when it doesn't happen, you shrug it off. And then that's as firm a prediction as you've ever made as a Cubs broadcaster. And I'm with you. I think you should just quit while you're ahead.
Well, betting on the right horse, right?
Right. Shank foul by Zobrist. Count holding at 2-2.
With apologies, I wasn't calling a Terrence Gore home run there.
Base hit to left. Zobrist 2 for 4. Hey, 2 weeks to go, and I know he's not focused on the batting title, but he's got a chance.
Yeah, and he's right when he says that batting average can be overrated in terms of a tool to analyze a player, but it's still, I'm sure it matters to him. He'd love to win a batting title. Anybody would.
Scooter Gennett is at 318. Ben is at 314. Lee, last guy to finish among the leaders in batting average. And he won it, the batting crown that year, 2005. Pitching change. We'll be right back.
Done Right Satellite has been working with local families and businesses for over 15 years. We live and work right here in the Quad Cities. Everything we do is done right. Why call a stranger when the experts at Done Right Satellite are already here to serve you?
It's easy to save a lot of money with Dish, so shop local and get it done right.
When you're ready to save money with Dish, call the people who work here, play here, spend here,
and live here.
Call Done Right Satellite of the Quad Cities.
Really? Free peanuts and popcorn? Really? Really. What game do you want to watch? We got them all.
Really?
Really. Hungry? We got the best grill in town.
Really?
Really. Our burgers and tenderloins are amazing.
Really?
Really. T-shirt, sweatshirt?
Really?
Really.
Steve's Old Time Tap. Sports. And really, really good food and drinks.
Really?
It's just only a little bit.
Pitching change here in the 8th. Chris Bryant just hit an insurance home run. Yoan Lopez, a right-hander, now pitching.
Just 4 appearances at the big league level, 2 2/3 innings. Spent the bulk of the year at Double-A. 12 saves there, 45 trips to the mound, and a 2.92 ERA.
Swing and a miss by Contreras. Former Cub John Jay now playing right field. And will hit 9th in their order.
Last year, Lopez was in A-ball. He pitched at Double-A this year. He skipped Triple-A. This is our first look at him.
Foul back, still 0-2.
Wilson is getting close too. This one's better here lately, and he just missed a couple times in the last 2 days. Shade him a little bit the other way in the outfield.
Called strike 3. JD predicted it, and then it happened. 2-run homer, it's 5-0.
There are many reasons to inspect and clean your home's air ducts. Moving to a new home, suffering from allergies, too much pet hair. QC Vent Pro can help. We'll give you a free video assessment and make sure your ducts are clean and safe. Your satisfaction is our #1 priority. QC Vent Pro also offers dryer vent cleaning to keep your dryer running safely and efficiently.
5315129. Go with the pros who make your vent shine. QC Vent Pro.
We know it feels like your world is falling apart when you lose someone you love. At Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, we can help you hold things together and take care of the many things that must be done to bring chaos into focus. When you're overwhelmed by loss and don't know what to do, make a single call to someone who does. Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, 309-736-7100. Caring for people, making a difference.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from U.S. Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Bye-bye. It's payback time. Get Unlimited with Payback and get paid back for data you don't use. You can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
Get ready for the best in the Midwest. The TBK Quad Cities Marathon is on Sunday, September 23rd. Choose from 5 events for walkers and runners. For more information and registration, visit qcmarathon.org. The TBK Quad Cities Marathon. We're ready, are you? Brought to you by WQAD News 8 and these sponsors.
Hey, Cub fans, tonight's bona fide player of the game, the Professor Kyle Hendricks. And still working after 7 shutout innings. Wrap your hands around the original Italian beef of the Chicago Cubs at one of the 25 Bona locations. 1 hit allowed through the first 7 innings. And a weak ground ball to the shortstop off the bat of Ahmed, and he's out. Russell gets him.
Another first pitch strike. This time it turns into an out. And quite a show the Professor has put on here tonight. 86 pitches in complete command. Three or 4 balls hit sharply off him, but other than that, not much. Ahmed hit a deep fly ball to right field. Descalzo hit a deep drive to center. Pollock on the barrel a couple of times.
One on Avila. Some shared time with Jeff Mathis this season. To a lesser extent, John Ryan Murphy. He was able to hold. Looked like the pitch might have been a strike anyway. Diamondbacks did a real nice job last year after he was acquired along with Justin Wilson, who's up in the Cubs pen right now for the stretch run. Tapper. Hendricks has to cover. He'll get the shovel toss from Rizzo. Two down here in the 8th inning. Well, if he makes quick work of John Jay here, I know your answer, but what will Joe do?
I think Joe will confer with him, and if he wants to go, he'll send him back out there.
I mean,
got a comfortable lead.
Shutouts do not grow on trees. I'm talking complete game shutouts. He has 2 in his career. Started the year with Kansas City. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2.
Seen a lot of 89 from Kyle tonight.
Yes.
A little extra zip.
Royals traded Jay here on June 6th. Hooks a ground ball to Javier Baez. So he'll have a conversation with his manager about maybe working the ninth. 5-0.
Two American icons are joining forces for a collaboration a century in the making. Budweiser and Jim Beam introduce the Budweiser Reserve Copper Lager, a rich lager aged on Jim Beam bourbon barrel staves with hints of vanilla and caramel rye, followed by a deliciously smooth finish.
A full house is on hand. Bright sunshine. It's warm. Right now, it's a perfect day to play.
Here comes the 3-2. Exactly what you ordered.
It's a high fly ball deep right center field. That ball is off the wall. Cubs are on the board. Drill toward left center. Elmore makes a leaping grab.
Deep left center. Game over. Cubs win.
Listen, we've got a serious problem, and everyone's responsible. Careless driving through Illinois work zones is far too dangerous for both travelers and workers. But you can make a difference by simply paying attention. It really is a matter of life or death.
Together, we can change the news. Find out how at safekids.org.
Visit the Partnership for Drug-Free Kids at drugfree.org.
I don't believe a discussion was had.
No, I don't think so. But Kyle didn't. He went in the other end of the dugout. Joe never left his post. No doubt he was going to let him try to finish this ball game.
David Bodie looking for a salvage after 3 strikeouts. High for ball 2. called the Ian Happ home run, too, when we started the season. So you got the season off to a good start.
I called that one before we left Arizona, spring training. I said he was going to go deep in the
first pitch because he was a leadoff homer guy. He had 5, I think, in spring training.
He was doing it with regularity in spring training.
And he hit one on the first pitch of the season at Marlins Park. They hadn't even settled in yet. $27,662, the paid crowd, and I always hesitate to say more visiting fans than home fans, but I'll just say this: the Cub fans here are louder. I don't want to insult any team's fan base, but the Cub fans have been incredibly loud. There's a base hit. And Bodie with a leadoff single here in the ninth.
And a solid shot the other way. And Moore used the opposite field. KB used the opposite field twice. I'm just getting a big ovation from these Cub fans.
As I was saying,
got good riding action on the four-seam fastball. That one at 97 miles per hour. No easy task to get that bunt down.
There's a bunt, and it's a sacrifice.
Doing everything right tonight.
Russell with the man at second and 1 out. Drilled foul to right. Things look to stay, assuming this holds up. I hate to assume in this game, but if the Cubs hang on, status quo in the standings, somewhat, they would knock a game off that magic number. It would be at 10. And that is where taking care of your own business is the best thing you can do.
Yeah, you just have to assume the Brewers are going to play winning baseball the rest of the way they've been going along. So. Kid Lopez, he looks wiry strong, broad shoulders.
Foul tip, strike 3.
Firm.
2 hits, 2 runs. Almora from the leadoff spot. A lot to like tonight. Hendricks is the top story, but Almora 2 hits, 2 runs. Bryant 3 reaches, first homer off the DL. Baez 2-run homer. Zobrist 2 hits. Rizzo knocked in the go-ahead run.
And even though he took an 0 for 4, Wilson Contreras hit the ball sharply a couple times.
And he's catching a 1-hit shutout. Most importantly. Ground ball, backhanded stab. Goldschmidt. That's a nice play over there by Paul Goldschmidt. Hendricks will try to close out the Diamondbacks next.
Nothing is more important than your health and your connection with friends and family. And going for a walk is a great way to boost them both. On October 3rd, we invite you to join Iowans across the state for 30 minutes of walking and connecting with friends, family, and colleagues. But you don't have to wait until October. Go for an after-dinner walk with neighbors. Take a lunchtime stroll. Walk the kids to school. Then, on October 3rd, join Iowans across the state and get your walk on for 30 minutes. Walk more, connect more. The Healthiest State Walk is presented by Delta Dental of Iowa.
Today we're here to talk about trucks.
I love trucks.
Whoa. What truck brand comes from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road?
I think it's the Chevy.
Ford.
It's not Ford.
I think it's Ram.
Not Ram either.
It's Chevy.
Gorgeous.
Now get a total value of $87.50 on this Silverado when you finance with GM Financial. Plus, trade up and get an additional $17.50 cash allowance. Visit your select Chevy dealers today.
For decades, America's workforce has served our community. We've preserved our national treasures. We've assured Americans have a safe and healthy retirement. We've kept the promise made to our nation's veterans. We've kept our borders secure. We've cleared our bays and rivers of dangerous chemicals. We've been there for you. Be there for us.
You're watching WQAD MyTV 8-3.
First, his engine stopped working. Then, so did the mechanic he paid to fix it.
It was just excuse after excuse.
The fate of the garage that got his money, and how 2 other mechanics are trying to get his truck back on the road. Tuesday on News 8 at 5.
Kyle Hendricks one-hitting the Diamondbacks through 8 innings of work. He's got a 5-0 lead. Faces Pollock for the 4th time.
3 complete games in his career, 2 shutouts. This obviously would be the low-hit game of his career.
Hayward's first action since being activated yesterday. The other 3 complete games, 5, 5, and 7 hits. His 0-1. Deep right center. And no shutout. It's a home run for A.J. Pollock into the pool. And it's 5-1.
Pollock failed to read the script. He did, however, follow the successful game plan of hitting the ball the other way. And he hit it hard a couple times tonight. Stayed in the yard and plays were made on him. This time he leaves the ballpark for the 18th time.
Jim Hickey out to the mound. Sure telling Kyle, don't worry about it. Just in case, it's Justin Wilson. Cole Hamels has the only Cubs complete game this season. the left field line. Bryant just can't quite get there.
A little slice spin, and that ball continued to carry away from him. Obviously, Kyle would love to get the shutout, but the complete game is such a rarity in the game today to be out there shaking hands from the mound as opposed to walking out of the dugout. It's a big thrill for any pitcher.
Cishek has joined Wilson. Pitch 100 is fouled.
That would be the hypothetical question, and I don't know if it would be even fair to pose it to pitchers of this generation, because the opportunity comes along so rarely. But guys from my generation, it's the way, for me, if you were to ask, would you rather pitch 7 innings of shutout ball or a complete game and give up 3 or 4 runs? Probably would say the complete game. Even though statistically the 7 shutout is a much better performance.
Yes.
Just a certain amount of pride you take in being out there at the end, you know, with your fellow mates. You've been out there for 9 full innings. Nobody else had to go to work behind you.
John Lester, at the start of every season, says his goal is 200 innings. Innings. Another high drive. Almora will make the grab right in front of the warning track. That's the first out. He gets Escobar.
Well, the other thing Joe Madden has to worry about is he's in the heat of a pennant race, has to make sure he wins the game. Personal accomplishments are one thing, but you can't sacrifice the good of the team. So one more base runner, and he might make a move to the bullpen.
The complete game is not extinct, but it's close. As I said, only 1 complete game by the Cubs so far this season. That's Cole Hamels, and I think under 20 in the entire National League. Squib foul. Lined, it's going to hold up for Jason Hayward. 2 down. And it's Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the pitch. It's a strike.
Pretty much sums up the night for Hendricks. Paint on the corner. Another strike 1.
Base hit center field. That might be it. You know, Joe would love to see him get it. And he's going to make the call. We got to within 1 out of finishing.
Yeah, he just wants to bring the reliever in with a little margin for error. Getting booed by the Cub fans here who want to see Kyle finish.
Listen to the crowd here in Arizona.
Free peanuts peanuts and popcorn?
Really?
Really. What game do you want to watch? We got them all.
Really?
Really. Hungry? We got the best grill in town.
Really?
Really. Our burgers and tenderloins are amazing.
Really?
Really. T-shirt, sweatshirt?
Really?
Really.
Steve's Old Time Tap. Sports. And really, really good food and drinks.
Really?
It's just a noise dragging on me. These bars it will be. It's just a noise dragging on me. These bars it will
Done Right Satellite has been working with local families and businesses for over 15 years. We live and work right here in the Quad Cities. Everything we do is done right. Why call a stranger when the experts at Done Right Satellite are already here to serve you?
It's easy to save a lot of money with Dish, so shop local and get it done right.
When you're ready to save money with Dish, call the people who work here, play here, spend here,
and live here.
Call Done Right Satellite of the Quad Cities.
Gym tonight by the Professor, 8 2/3. Justin Wilson, not a safe spot with his team leading by 4, will face Daniel Descalzo.
I thought getting the second out might have bought Kyle one more hitter beyond Goldschmidt, but I certainly can understand what Joe is thinking here. Again, Morrow's still out, no stroke, so it's not the usual cast of characters out there in the bullpen. And one more reach and things get a little dicey.
They're going to throw, they're going to get him. Goldschmidt assumed the Cubs were not going to even throw through. And Contreras nails him to end the ball game.
Wow. Where is he going in a 5-1 ball game?
Well, I just think he thought, well, they're not going to throw through. They don't care about me.
Wow, that is a peculiar way for this ball game to end.
Cubs win 5-1.
Well, don't give Wilson Contreras a chance to throw you out. He'll take it. Behind him, so,
I think with Rizzo behind him, that kind of deked him. Right?
I mean, with a lefty on the mound, you're not going to get that big of a lead, that big of a jump. I mean, if you get a huge lead and you can make it easily, it's just peculiar. I don't know that I've ever seen a game end on a play quite like that.
Magic number down another notch to 10 to win the NL Central Division. Brewers still 2.5 back. Cardinals 5.5. Both teams, all 3 teams, atop the Central. 1 tonight. Final score: Cubs 5, Diamondbacks 1.
I'm Dick Lindstrom, and I'd like to invite you to Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg and the Lindstrom CertaBed Salon. At Lindstrom's, you can experience the difference between the Certa Perfect Sleeper, iComfort, and iComfort Hybrid while selecting the firm, the plush, or the pillow top comfort level that's just right for you. And the beds at Lindstrom's are Certa mattresses, the #1 seller in the USA. Stop at Lindstrom soon because we have a Certa bed that's just right for you.
Ready to have that home improvement work done, but not looking forward to pushy salespeople? Advanced Construction and Improvement offers great products and great service at a fair price without high-pressure sales tactics. What we do for a living is home improvement, including roofing and gutters, siding, windows, and more. Plus, there's our price match guarantee. We'll meet or beat any comparable offer from another professional company. Call today for your free quote. Advanced Construction and Improvement. Quality you deserve and dependability you can count on.
We know it feels like your world is falling apart when you lose someone you love. At Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, we can help you hold things together and take care of the many things that must be done to bring chaos into focus. When you're overwhelmed by loss and don't know what to do, make a single call to someone who does. Esterdal Mortuary and Crematory, 309-736-7100. Caring for people, making a difference.
Buy now and save big during our 2018 clearance at Mills Chevrolet. Why pay up to $60,000 for a new 2018 Silverado? Buy one today for as low as $29,988. Why pay up to $40,000 for a new 2018 Equinox? Buy one today for as low as $22,988. And why pay up to $35,000 for a new 2018 Malibu? Buy one today for as low as $19,988. Only at Mills Chevrolet in Davenport.
Chicago Cubs baseball has been brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency. Toyota, let's go places. Wintrust, home of Cubs checking and debit cards. Open an account today at wintrust.com/Cubs. Lexus, experience amazing. Wendy's, home of the 4 for $4. Now with more choices than ever at participating locations for a limited time. Your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Audi dealers. Visit AudiOffers.com for exceptional offers on select Audi models. Xfinity. Xfinity delivers the fastest internet with the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Call, click, or visit an Xfinity store today. And by Budweiser. Join the team that enjoys responsibly. Budweiser reminds you to drink wiser.
We're right back with you tomorrow night here on WGN. Cubs and Diamondbacks in Game 2 at 8:30 Central Time. Cubs baseball in high definition on WGN has been brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity delivers the fastest internet and the most Wi-Fi coverage throughout your home. Cubs 5, Diamondbacks 1 for JD and our entire WGN crew here in Arizona. This is Len Casper thanking you for watching Chicago Cubs baseball.
Ready to have that home improvement work done, but not looking forward to pushy salespeople? Advanced Construction and Improvement offers great products and great service at a fair price without high-pressure sales tactics. What we do for a living is home improvement, including roofing and gutters, siding, windows, and more. Plus, there's our price match guarantee. We'll meet or beat any comparable offer from another professional company. Call today for your free quote. Advanced Construction and Improvement. Quality you deserve and dependability you can count on.
The Studio Boutique offers trendy clothes and accessories, helping you feel your best 7 days a week.
Join us for lunch at Kramer's Kitchen. Try our homemade cheesecake.
At Meadows Home Decor and Gifts, we offer the latest in home decor and custom floral design.
For classic style and the latest trends, shop Juniper and May for women's clothing, accessories, footwear, and gifts.
Discover the small town charm by spending the weekend in Princeton, Illinois.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from U.S. Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Bye-bye. It's payback time. Get unlimited with Payback and get paid back for data you don't use. You can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
Live from WQAD, this is News 8 at 9.
Where you work?
Right now on News 8 at 9, the dash cam video of Moline's police chief getting pulled over for drinking and driving goes public. And a suspicious death near Iowa State University. The body found at a popular golf course near Jack Trice Stadium. Good evening and thank you for joining us for this late edition of News 8 at 9. I'm Johnny Gendrich. Tonight, Iowa State Patrol releasing dash cam video of Moline's police chief being pulled over for drinking and drunk driving.
How much have you been drinking? Not that much? Where you work?
The video from September 7th on the side of Highway 61, you can see the Chevy Silverado swerving before pulling over in the video. The Iowa State trooper tells Chief John Hitchcock he was going 90 miles an hour in a 65-mile-an-hour speed zone. He also asks how much he's been drinking. The trooper has Hitchcock step out of the truck and then into his patrol car. Hitchcock was charged with an OWI and speeding. He is on paid administrative leave tonight. Shots fired in Davenport lead to Central High School being put on lockdown briefly this afternoon. A high-speed car chase with the suspects ended with a squad car pinning it to a sidewalk right on Vanderveer Park. The shots fired happened near 14th and Iowa Streets just before 2 o'clock. Nearby Central High School was put on lockdown.
It's sad. It's sad to know that that's what everything's coming to, that the world, this is what they deem acceptable, and it's not. We have another school on lockdown because of this. This is getting ridiculous, and it's just sad.
When I walked down, I saw that all of them had their guns drawn, and then they were yelling at him to get out of the car, and I saw his hands pop up.
One man and 2 women were arrested and suffered minor injuries. Police say the lockdown was a precaution. Davenport police have released the names of the 2 pedestrians hit and killed by a car last week on North Brady Street near Menards. Merle Rudd and Edward Mehidi were both killed. The accident happened on Thursday night. No arrests have been made. Police in Ames, Iowa are investigating a suspicious death after a body was found at a golf course near Iowa State University's Jack Trice Stadium today. Police were called to Coldwater Links Golf Course this morning after reports of an unattended golf bag. Police say they found an adult body some distance away. The age, name, and gender of that body has not been released. In a news conference today, police say the death is suspicious and the public should be wary.
If you were in that area at that time and saw anything, anybody leaving the area, vehicles, whatever, we would appreciate a call so that we can follow up on them.
Police are working to ID the body. In the meantime, Coldwater Links Golf Course is closed. Turning to weather tonight, the News 8 viewing area heating up today. Storm Track 8 Chief Meteorologist James Zahara is in the Weather Center with the first check of our forecast. Hi, James.
Hi, Johnny. Yeah, another scorcher of a day it turned out to be, as for the 4th straight day, temperatures are either 90 or better for daytime highs. Still pretty mild out there across eastern Iowa and northwestern Illinois, with temperatures mainly in the mid to upper 70s, but you can still see a few lower 80s out there around LaSalle, Peru, Aledo, Iowa City, even around Maquoketa. Currently in the Quad Cities, 79 degrees after a daytime high of 92. That dew point temperature is right there in the upper 60s. That could very likely be our overnight low tonight, so a very muggy night it will be. And that will set the tone for more of that summer warmth come tomorrow. But added to the forecast is that chance for maybe a shower or thunderstorm. I'll show you how that's all going to progress coming up in just a few minutes. Johnny?
All right, thanks, James. Tonight, the Dixon High School resource officer who stopped a school shooter last school year is going to the NFL. Officer Mark Dallas is the Chicago Bears honorary captain for tonight's Monday Night Football game. He loaded up this bus in Dixon today, along with friends and supporters, all headed for Chicago for the game, and News 8 was there.
I did exactly what any one of our personnel at our department would have done. I work with a lot of heroes, so I get that title, but I work with a lot of them. Our whole department's full of them. Every day they're heroes to our communities.
News 8's Elizabeth Wattis joined Officer Mark Dallas today as he boarded that bus.
Fans decked out in gear, get ready.
You guys all ready to go?
Yep. Everyone filing in to head to Chicago for the Bears game. But they're not just going to watch football. They're going for that guy back there. You see him?
Is this open? Yeah, that's open. Here.
With the sunglasses on his hat.
Get out of the way. I'm ready. Okay, the boat's leaving.
That's Dixon Police Officer Mark Dallas. These 44 people on this bus with him, they're going.
We're going.
Going to watch as an entire Soldier Field stadium gets to say thanks. Tonight, he's not an officer. He's an honorary captain for the Chicago Bears. These people remember the day he stopped a student who opened fire at high school graduation practice. This fan right here,
My little Taylor Troutman buddy.
Taylor was there, and she's still here today. Thanks, Officer Dallas.
Hi. How are you doing?
The look on his face says it all. You know, all your fans.
I know, I'm loving it.
And look down in the corner.
My biggest fans.
His daughter Lauren was also there that day. Thanks, Officer Dallas.
You want that?
You can tell he doesn't crave the spotlight.
Uh-oh.
What do you think? He deserves it.
Go Bears. Thank you.
No, thank you. Elizabeth Wattis, WQAD News 8.
The Bears kicked off tonight against the Seattle Seahawks. The Moline Fire Department has hired 11 new recruits after 6 years of being understaffed. The 11 new recruits began training last week. 7 of them will spend 2 months getting certified before they'll be on the streets. 4 came certified, so the department plans to have their boots on the ground by October 1st. The department says these new recruits will make them fully staffed.
We're going to have fully staffed, fully functional ambulances and fire trucks. We won't have to worry about the impact of having our guys work multiple shifts in a row.
The 11 recruits include the department's first African American. There are also 2 more women joining the team. Crime Stoppers is helping police departments on both sides of the river use a new app to connect with high schoolers. 2 weeks ago, we told you about P3 Campus after an incident at Moline High School. The app is similar to an app the Moline Police Department already uses to get tips from the public. It keeps students anonymous to share tips on crimes, bullying, or other threats. That app will now be expanding to every school district in the Quad Cities. Rock Island school administrators want parents to help pick the district's new superintendent. Dr. Mike Oberhaus is stepping down at the end of this school year, so the district is now searching for someone to replace him. A search firm is hosting 2 open forums. They want input on what qualities are important in the next superintendent. The forums are tomorrow and Wednesday at the Quad City Botanical Center. And work on the new Mark Twain Elementary School in Bettendorf will take longer than expected. The construction company says the new school will not open until November of next year because of a delay in getting some materials. That means it will not be ready in time for next school year. The school board is now considering potential options for students as well as consolidation plans. Still ahead tonight at 9, deadly Florence flooding. Florence wreaking havoc on North Carolina as the death toll tonight rises to 32.
Luther Knoll in Bettendorf is a friendly senior apartment community with the freedom you want and the conveniences you deserve. Rent is based on income with heat and utilities included. We offer seniors affordability and comfort with spacious apartments, elevators, noon meals, and more. Many sites have a service coordinator to personally assist you. Your small pet is welcome too. Call 563-359-1075 or check out the web at homesmanagement.com.
I'm Brian. I was in the military for 18 years. I joined the service so I could serve my country and see the world. But I smoked, and I got heart disease. So a lot of the world I got to see looked like this. My tip is, it's hard to serve your country when you're too weak to put on your uniform.
One photo.
Come on, Slick, you must get to work on time. You can't be late again. I know you're sleepy because of that old lumpy mattress, but we gotta get to Lebeda and get one of their handcrafted works of art. And while you're at it, you can pick up one of the extra small ones for the dog or something.
Shop the Sweet Dream Sweet Savings Sale at Lebeda Mattress Factory. Queen pillow tops from $349. Cool Chill memory foam just $6.99. Adjustable beds, Talalay latex, and two-sided mattresses that can be flipped. Save now at Lebeda.
Snacking has never been this exciting. At Graze.com, we combine wholesome ingredients with the flavors we all love to create over 100 exciting snacks. Like these. We'd love to send you a Graze sampler box for free. Just go to Graze.com, enter the code ENJOY42, and we'll mail your free box to your home or office. Join thousands of Grazers already in love with our exciting snacks. So come to Graze.com for your first box free.
Good news tonight in our ongoing flood watch coverage. For the first time in days, the Rock River is back in its banks across the Quad Cities. The Weather Service reports the Rock fell below the 12-foot flood stage in Moline this morning. The Wapsipinicon River in DeWitt and the Mississippi in Burlington are still over flood stage right now. Looks so calm and serene in the video.
And that's going to change too as far as those other stages are concerned as we make our way in the next 24 hours. So that'll be good.
Okay, good.
Though we do have some storm chances, which will be a kind of a nice sight to see. Of course, we got to get through the scorching weather of late, and
it has been hot.
It really has. 4 straight days of temperatures 90 or better, but you know what? You add the 92-degree daytime high that we had in the Quad Cities, that makes it 37 days. 37 days of temperatures 90 or better. The average is around 23 of those days, and you would think something like that, it's got to be like a top 3 or so, maybe even a record, but it is not even close. You have to go back to 1936. You had 59 days of temperatures 90 or better. But in the past 18 years or so, it's been fairly active as far as, at least when it comes to these hot temperatures. So as far as 2018 is concerned, it actually ranks like 22nd of all time. Isn't that amazing? Just 22nd of all time. That is something else. Some activity going on just to our north and west, but going to be kind of fizzling out. Most of the activity is now making its way around Wisconsin along a boundary. That will be the main catalyst as far as adding a few more of these scattered showers and thunderstorms, but not worried about this activity. That will stay overnight. However, though, some of this leftover activity may aid in the development of thunderstorms, though very scattered, as we make our way to our Tuesday for most of our hometowns. So let's show you that with the help of our future track. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, all is pretty quiet, a lot of action to our north. Okay, but as we make our way into about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, this boundary is going to sag down, and along that boundary, we actually may see a scattering of some showers, maybe some thunderstorms. This area of activity will begin to wind down, especially as we make our way into the afternoon hours. So the timing of all this coming to an end will really determine how warm our temperatures will get. And looking pretty quiet even as we head in the early evening hours until this boundary regresses its way northward, and allow for some more activity to be popping up, maybe in the early morning hours as we head into Wednesday, and that could be likely the phase that we see later into Wednesday as well. So it'll be kind of nice to get a little water in that yard. It's been a little dry out there, about 10 days worth, so we'll definitely be keeping an eye on that. 79 degrees the current temperature after a daytime high of 92 degrees. The winds are calm, the air is muggy, not expect that temperature to fall too much. Only about 67 degrees for the overnight low. And then for tomorrow, we'll keep an eye on those scattered showers and thunderstorms. That will have a big role as to how warm that temperature is going to get. Right now, I'll say about 88 degrees. For our 8-day outlook, still staying pretty warm. Wednesday going to Thursday, we could reach 9 degrees. Timing on those storms will be critical. In fact, right now it looks like more of a later day event. That's why I'm warming at temperature around 90 degrees. And then once that front moves on by, and Johnny, we talked about this last Friday. We got this refreshing weather coming in this weekend, and it's still looking pretty good. Low to mid 70s, looking dry. Those Friday night football games aren't going to be as warm as what they were last Friday night. So
good. So
far, so good. We'll see how that all turns out.
All right. Thanks, James.
Okay.
Coming up tonight on WQAD News 8 at 9, left to fend for themselves, the animals left behind by Hurricane Florence, and how this dog was saved by a South Carolina National Guardsman.
For decades, America's workforce has held corporations and the 1% accountable. We've regulated banks to keep your retirement secure. We've kept communities safe from dangerous chemicals. We've made sure workers have the right to organize. We've kept your job site safe and clear from hazardous conditions. We've been there for you. Be there for us.
Right now,
At Steak and Shake, pick any 2 items for just $3. Pick the new Buffalo Ranch Steak Burger, cooked to order with tangy buffalo sauce and Cool Ranch dressing, and the new Butter Steak Burger. That's 2 for $3. Or our Swiss and Mushroom Steak Burger and our All-American Steak Burger. Yep, 2 for $3. How about our Steak Frank or grilled cheese with a big order of thin and crispy fries? Yes, yes, and yes. Pick 2, pay $3. Better burgers, better prices. Only at Steak and Shake.
Don't replace your cabinets or furniture. Have them restored with the experts at Furniture Medic, your one-stop shop for repair and refinishing furniture, cabinets, laminate, granite, and more. Don't replace those cabinets. Save up to 60% and reface. We specialize in restoration services at your location, and our eco-friendly products will save you money and let you breathe easy. Locally owned, we make bad wood good. Call, click, or stop by Furniture Medic today for a free estimate.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now.
The death toll from Hurricane Florence has rose to 32 people tonight. This is drone footage of flooding over Interstate 95 in Lumberton, North Carolina. Moody's Analytics estimates there is at least $22 billion worth of damage from Florence. Hundreds, if not thousands of animals are also suffering from the hurricane. Many dogs and cats are being found abandoned, left to fend for themselves. South Carolina National Guardsmen found this dog shivering inside of a garage. The door cracked open just enough for troops to rescue the animal. Several area animal shelters transported their animals out of the region before that storm hit, but crews are finding other pets were simply left behind by their owners. Heartbreaking to see. Well, the animal advocate says Clinton, Iowa, is facing an extreme number of animal abuse calls. The city says it gets more than 10 complaints a month. But as News 8's Madison Connor tonight tells us, the city is trying to find a better way to handle them.
Right now, Clinton police officers are the only ones to respond to animal abuse calls. But recently, the city decided to hire an animal protection officer to better serve the community.
I'm actually stunned at the level and the number of incidents that continue to occur around here.
Donna May runs a dog training camp in Clinton, and for the past few months, she has been handling animal abuse calls.
And right now, what we're just trying to do is fill in the gaps and help people out.
The city hasn't had an animal control officer in over 2 years, and she says the community is suffering because of it.
He's definitely traumatized.
It was last year when Sammy, the 8-year-old cat, was found covered in duct tape on his paw and tail. But that's just one of several high-profile crimes against animals in Clinton.
When we looked at it, it was the policies and procedures that we need to adjust. Who do you call if there's a stray dog, and who goes and gets it?
Clinton is hiring a new type of officer who can dedicate more time to these cases.
We can't have dogs just running amok, and we have some really good people that are behind making sure the animal welfare is taken care of, and this is the best way we thought would be for the city to have an animal protection officer to be able to do that.
It's giving the community and Donna the help they have been asking for.
We're really happy to have someone dedicated to caring for animal welfare here in our city and the county.
The city administrator tells me he hopes the new hire will become a full-time police officer within 2 years. In Clinton, Madison Connor, WQAD News 8.
The new hire will start as an animal protection officer. They won't be able to ticket people until they become a full police officer. Coming up tonight on News 8 at 9, we're saying it wrong. One of Hollywood's leading ladies admits we've been mispronouncing her name all along. We'll clear it up next.
Are you looking for all the advantages of a new car without the new car price? At YEM, every certified pre-owned vehicle undergoes a 172-point inspection and thorough reconditioning process. Plus, our certified pre-owned maintenance program offers money-saving benefits you won't find anywhere else. Bring home more value and peace of mind at YEM with our 3-day, 150-mile vehicle exchange program. If you're not satisfied, bring it back. No regrets, no doubts, no question about it.
This is important news for women using birth control medications and devices. If you or a loved one have been diagnosed with a pseudotumor after using one of these birth control drugs or devices, you may be eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Contact the law firm of Davis & Crump right now if you or a loved one have used one of these birth control medications or devices and were diagnosed with a pseudotumor to see if you are eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Call now. Operators are standing by.
Sean has a uniquely gifted mind. He faces challenges most of us could never imagine. But mostly he gives people hope, including me.
I'm Dr. Sean Murphy.
Last season's #1 new drama returns. The Good Doctor, Monday, September 24th on ABC.
News 8 at 11 and Martin Sullivan are giving away coffee mugs to the first 50 viewers. Stop by Martin Sullivan in Galesburg, Illinois, and have a coffee break with us from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Tuesday, September 18th.
It may have been a messy divorce that suddenly cut your income in half, but not your bills. It might have been an injury or illness or your boss just cutting back your hours. It doesn't really matter how you got in over your head. It only matters that you are, and that we're here to help. If you've got over $10,000 in credit card debt and you can't ever see breaking free, then call Action Debt and do it now. Being in over your head is a vicious cycle. One day late, they charge you a late fee. Miss a payment, they double your rate. You just don't think it's fair, and neither do we. This is not bankruptcy or just a simple rate reduction plan. We fight for you using our proven experience and the insider programs the credit card companies try to hide.
If you owe at least $10,000 to the credit card companies, you owe it to yourself to call Action Debt at 800-404-1644. Just because you got in over your head doesn't mean you have to stay there forever. Call 800-404-1644 today and we can be on your side tomorrow.
One of Hollywood's most popular women says people have actually been mispronouncing her name all along.
I'm tired of living this lie. It's Tigan. Isn't it, Mom? Yep. I told you, it's Tigan.
Isn't it, Mom? For years, people have been mispronouncing Chrissy's last name. We all say it like Tegan, but Chrissy posted this video on Twitter today saying it's actually Tigan. She got some flack for never correcting anyone, but she says she just doesn't do that, and she gave up a long time ago. Yeah, you do feel weird sometimes correcting someone if they say your name wrong.
Oh, sure.
You don't want to embarrass them, so you just let it slide, and I can see how it probably just rolls.
You just should have done it in the very beginning. I'm sorry.
I know, but...
And we all change our names. Why couldn't you just change the I and the E?
Well, she's not going to... You want her to change the spelling of her name?
That's just me. I mean, make it easy. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tigan. Chrissy Tigan.
Tigan.
It's like a whole new person now.
Okay. Just go with it.
Yeah.
I just had to throw my editorial in there. What can I say?
James wants Chrissy to just change her whole name, spelling-wise, too.
Just I and E. Let's go and take a look at the forecast for your Tuesday. Another warm and humid day will be out there. The challenge is going to be the timing of a shower or a thunderstorm to pop up. And right now, it could be more of a late morning, midday event, and then it kind of eases up, diminishes quickly as we make our way into tomorrow evening. So we'll see how that all turns out. Either way, it's going to impact that temperature possibly. So we'll definitely be keeping an eye on that, but still warm and sticky nonetheless.
All right. Thanks a lot, James.
Tigan.
Thank you. Tigan.
Tigan.
Tigan. Thanks for watching this late edition of News 8 at 9. Get some sleep. We'll see you tomorrow night. Tigan.
Odell's Heating and Air is a local family-owned business. We're here to meet all your heating and air conditioning needs. We always strive to leave you wowed. The way I see it, when somebody calls me, they are just like my family.